Welcome to the shop, this the final cut. Garrett Bush talking, yeah, we cutting up. Earl the Pearl in the chair, bring the fire up. Travis Powell in the building, let's line it up. Barbershop, final cut. Real talk, never luck. Game time, we know what's up. Step inside, this the final cut. Final cut.
Yeah, let's get it going. You know what we doing, man. Final cut back in the camp. Man, this has been crazy, low-key, bro. I don't even know what we did. This is crazy. We was moving around. I said, bro, what's going on? Y'all got them links? For some reason, the powers that be was like, nah, we not about to let y'all get that off.
Hey, you playing with my professional integrity right now. I got a good on-time rate, and you try to you try to compromise that. You know what I'm saying? You try to set me up for failure. You lied to me, G.
Technology got the G, man. He had an old people moment today.
What you talking about?
We up here. You know it's crazy.
I showed you the screenshots. I said it 6 times.
And he sent the receipts. Here you go. He sent
the receipt. You know I'm receipt king. I was like, let me show them a screenshot. They're gonna be on here. Hey,
did you get more rain than I did? Is that what's going on?
I actually like, you know, when it rained over here, bro, I was like, dang, you know, my power would go out.
My dog out. And like I was waiting for a window for it to stop raining because I knew we had to do the show. And like that window didn't come, so we was just out there thugging it in the rain, man. It was
yeah. Listen, man, let me tell y'all this. And when we back up and running, let me tell y'all something. People was running around here asking. Somebody say, G Bush, what's going on? You okay? I said, what you mean I'm okay? They're like, we ain't seen you. I said, listen, that's called having actual days off. like if you're not on the internet, and I appreciate people, that means y'all miss me. How y'all doing? If you ain't on the internet, they're like, what happened to you? I'm like, yeah, you do know I usually work 7 days a week. Today or this week only work 5.
Hey man, you got to rest sometimes. Sometimes you got to detach and get away from all of this and touch some grass and do some other things. I was just on social media though, clowning with people because I don't know if y'all seen it, but Shedeur Sanders out there sounded like me. He apologized for being short with his responses last week. He said, I'm just tired of talking about the quarterback competition. Who that sound like? Who that sound like? Hey, take people behind the scenes of the Final Cut Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. I'm that guy. I'm the dude that's behind the scenes. I'm the producer that's fighting for my life to talk about non-football topics or non-quarterback topics. I told Mike and them, I said, bro, I'm petty. I get in my mood and I get to a point we ain't talking quarterback for 2 weeks.
Hey,
the harsh reality is that until the Browns name one, this is what it's gonna be.
It's bro, like it's
it
other
take
stuff
away,
going on with
it
the
take
team,
away from
other stuff
everybody
going on
else
in the city. It's just
listen,
to a point to where it gets exhausting, bro.
But it is what it is.
Hey, nah, bro. Listen, here's how it's gonna work. Tyvis, listen. Hey, the crazy part about it is in the media, it sucks because guess what? It don't suck. Because I always tell you, it could be worse. I could actually have a regular job.
No, for sure.
It could be worse.
But like with any job, with any occupation, it's always pros and cons to everything. And like there are cons to doing this job. There are parts of this job that gets over the top exhausting. Let's just keep it a buck.
Yeah, you get tired sometimes. But the thing about Tyvis, what you said is, man, I used to tell people I'm built for stress. Like the reality of the situation is until you get and it ain't never gonna stop. People say, when is this gonna stop? When we gonna have we ain't having nothing regular. Even when you get a quarterback, you still gonna break it down. And you still gonna think about it. They still talk about Lamar Jackson. What?
Bro, I was watching around NFL training camp earlier, and they talking about like Jalen Hurts. I didn't even realize this. He's been on 5 OCs in 5 years, and how he the player with the most to prove. And I'm like, what? Jalen Hurts is and y'all know me, man. I'm literal when it comes to words. So you gonna tell me of all the players that playing in the NFL right now, Jalen Hurts, who's won a Super Bowl, played in 2, is the one player in the entire NFL with the most to prove.
Come on, Tyvis.
And I get the media side of it because I'm part of it, but like, bro, I'll be like, man, come on. Like, this can't be life. This can't be what we talking about right now.
And this man have been, mind you, the man done won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
He been to another one where
outplayed Patty on them in them too.
And was cooking. So this is the thing that we got to pose, right? It ain't never going away. Even if you're an MVP, it ain't never going away because that's just where we are. And it kind of brings us to an area where we kind of talk about, because here's the thing. We talked about the quarterback battle. We'll get to that. Let's before we just jump into that, I want to get into some news and notes and just go ahead and get to some of the things before we get to that, because the thing that's on the horizon is the Bears game. Who's going to start? Let's talk about and throw this out there. There's a little clip from Coach Riz and Daryl Ryder talking about what Todd Monken talked about, and in terms of the Chicago Bears game. We'll take a look at this.
Has not told us who is starting in Chicago. And as we record this, we don't know. I believe, this is my opinion, I believe it's going to be Deshaun Watson. It was a very heavy Shedeur Sanders day, Coach. It makes perfect sense. They go to Chicago. They have Deshaun. And Todd Monken made it very clear prior to practice. He said, listen, going to see both guys anyway. I'm going to see one this weekend, and we'll see one next weekend against the Bills.
Well, and for the Browns, it's not just about the quarterbacks. This offensive operation, you have an entirely new offensive line. You got new receivers. You got backs who are back from being injured. This offense as a whole has to come together. Now, obviously, it starts with the quarterbacks, and they were sharp today. But again, going into, I would not worry so much about what the quarterbacks, because they're both going to play over the next couple weeks. It's about this operation around the quarterbacks. Can they get it going as well?
Yeah, and Todd Monken does want to see whichever quarterback it's going to be for around a half. He wants to get them really a 2-minute drill as part of the work. As far as the starters go, he's thinking about a series, or basically however long the Chicago Bears keep their starters on the field. Okay, so that is the plan. They're going to fly out tomorrow on Thursday, because they're going to have a dinner, team dinner in Chicago. They're going to have a walkthrough on Friday, and then obviously Saturday afternoon they'll go ahead and play that game.
Now, guys, we're going to throw that out to you guys, give you the opportunity to opine on that. You heard what he said. Todd Monken says that, both guys are going to play. If you had to guess right now, where would you lead on?
Hold on. Before we get to the actual analytic part of it, the dinner is going to be on some Godfather stuff types. You know what I mean? You already know Todd Monken got that raspy voice. He going to stand up in front of his team, and he going to tell them, man, the only people that matter are the people in this room. He gonna tell him, man, don't worry about the outside noise. Don't worry about the media. Don't worry about the fans. We got to lock in, and we got to focus on each individual in this room. They are going to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Crazy story. She'll be on a playlist. You know what I'm saying? Tell them got to drop on that flex. My bad.
He's from Tennessee.
My bad. But
tell me where you be. Yeah. Come on.
Hey, that's how they should be pulling up the shot town. I'm just saying, man. But no, like I mean, Tyvis said he'll let him. Todd Monken said he'll let him know after the game who's getting his start, and whoever don't start to play the third quarter. I've learned this week with Todd Monken, he very well might tell you one thing and go out there and do another. He flat out lied to us, but he the head coach of this team. He ain't got to tell us the truth. As long as he telling the players in the locker room the truth, and as long as the players in the locker room know what's going on, cool. Like, I ain't got no deep dive analytics behind it. We're going to sit back there. We're going to sit back. We're going to wait for the game on Saturday. We're going to see who the starting quarterback is. We're going to watch him play for 2 quarters, and then we're going to watch the next guy play in the third quarter. And whomever he throw out there in the fourth quarter. That's what it's going to be. We've all said we got to see these dudes play these games before a decision can be made. And we finally get to one of the 3 preseason games so that we can start truly assessing, all right, who we think should be the starting quarterback. That's pretty much all I got, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
Breaking news. Well, it ain't breaking news. According to James Games, Rosie, you can verify this for us. Adam Schefter, Browns head coach Todd Monken informed the quarterbacks this afternoon in the meeting that Deshaun Watson will start the first preseason game against the Chicago Bears this Saturday. She has confirmed that with a thumbs up. Thank you for the stats team. Tyvis, now that you know that Deshaun Watson is starting the first game, what are your immediate thoughts on what you're looking for?
First of all, that was to be expected. I mean, I think that the crowd thing does play a part into it. You want to see Deshaun's best performance, and I think it would be on the road. If he does start at home, there's no saying that people won't boo him, and that won't be on his mind. So I think that it's probably the smart decision for them to start Deshaun on the road in that first preseason game. I mean, this is the thing, and this is how I look at it. I've been thinking about this last night as I was going to sleep. I had this thought. And I want to know what y'all think about it. So when you look at the quarterback competition, right? So Shedeur Sanders, let's start with Shedeur. When we went into the offseason, what was the things we wanted to see Shedeur improve upon? We wanted him to turn down the turnovers. He's done that. And we want him to be more consistent for 4 quarters. If you look at his practice numbers, he's usually pretty consistent. He's like 17 for 20, 20 for 25, or something like that on the day, right? So he's done the things that we wanted him to do in practice. Obviously, we got to see it in games, but for the most part, he's done the thing that I've asked him to do. So that tells me that this man understands growth and he's still growing. If that's the case, I'm definitely rocking with it. Now, I think the thing that gets Deshaun and why they're so enamored with Deshaun is that Deshaun is like boom or bust. You know what I'm saying? Like he comes out there, and for a lot of days, it was like nothing. You got nothing from him. He threw passes where you like, dude, what are you doing? Right? Like the pick he threw yesterday, it was like,
no, that was in the chat. That pick was crazy.
You're looking like, what are you doing? Right?
That pick was crazy.
So he got moments like that, but then he had moments where he go to the red zone and throw 7 touchdowns. He go like we seen him on Saturday where he threw like 4 or 5 touchdowns in that practice. It's like a boom or bust with him. Where Shedeur has become more of the, I'm going to do what y'all asked me to do. I'm going to play it by the book. But we know Shedeur Sanders also has the ability to push the ball down the field and do all the things that he does. But I think he's really focused on trying to be more consistent in his play and turn down the turnovers, which I applaud him for doing. So when you look at that, I obviously personally would go with Shedeur Sanders. Now, back to Chicago. That was my thought that I had last night that I was going to sleep. Back to the fact Deshaun Watson starting. Listen, we just need to see it in a live game. I want to see what he looks like. And given off what he's done in practice, so if I take what I've seen from him in practice, what I'm expecting in this preseason game is he either going to do really well or he going to do really bad. There is no in between when it comes to him. And I think that's the thing that we want to see. When the pressure's on, can he get sacked? When he takes that first hit, how does he feel? Does he still have chemistry? Can he play on time? Can he make those explosive plays? Can he give us a glimpse of what the Texans Deshaun look like? I think that's kind of what the answer people want to know. I have no idea. This will be the first time we'll see Deshaun Watson in the game in 2 years. And this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see exactly what he looks like. And then I'm expecting to see Shedeur, and I'm expecting Shedeur to come in there because I think he's more of a gamer. I think Shedeur is one of those guys that also, when he's going in second, right? He's gonna evaluate what Deshaun is doing, right? And then it's either gonna make him play a lot better or he's gonna push. Think about the last preseason game last year against the Rams. He went second after Dylan Gabriel, and Dylan Gabriel looked pretty solid in that game.
Nah, I feel like that game was trash. That game he played against the Philadelphia Eagle game for Dylan Gabriel.
I said the last game against the Rams.
Yeah. I was referring to Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. I'm talking about Dylan Gabriel in the last preseason game against the Rams. Not the Philly one. He had like, what do you have?
He had a pick six and a strip.
And a fumble, not that one. The last game against the Rams, I thought he played pretty solid, right? And then Shedeur went out there, and then he was like, it went pretty bad. He had like sacks, and it was just not good, right? So I thought that he kind of seen what Dylan Gabriel did, and it kind of forced him to do things out of the ordinary. With this one, I just want him to stay consistent. I want him to, for however many plays he's in there, if he's only in there for a quarter, I need that quarter to be consistent. Show that you can push that ball down the field. You can get that. You can continue to get first downs. And if you end that drive with just a field goal, to me, that's a win. You know what I'm saying? So I just want him not to have any crazy mistakes or anything like that when he gets in there. But for Deshaun, I need to see it. I just need to see it in the game.
First of all, before I go, let me just say this, and I start this. I'm gonna go. We're gonna get back to that. But here's the thing: I do see sometimes. I think a lot of people say this, and I'm just a dude that addresses it, man. Sometimes people be saying, "Hey, Y'all be letting people say stuff. First and foremost, listen.
G tired.
First and
G
foremost,
tired.
like, what do you mean we let? Like, there's no like let. Like, I be confused. Like, let me just explain. When we on this platform, we speak our opinion and we do it freely, openly. On our other platforms on UCSS, we speak freely and openly. The difference is we don't have the leeway to hijack conversations on a national platform. Think about what if you are on a conversation talking about the weather and somebody cuts in and say, I don't believe it. Your weather forecast was trash last week. This is garbage. They're like, bro, what are you doing? This is not that part of the conversation. And why are you talking? Nah, bro, we get a rundown of things. We get a conversation of things and people speak their opinion. We are not the gatekeepers. That's not how media works. Now, I got an opportunity because we create platforms like this where we can unapologetically talk to people. We don't have no right to just be policing another grown man at all times. If you don't agree with what he said, go talk to him. It is not up to us to be the arbiter of policing. If somebody says something, make them stand on it. Sometimes we'll push back if it get crazy egregious or if it work in the context. But if you don't know how I want to talk about it, we'll talk about it right here on this platform. And we give everybody an opportunity to opine on it. So when you be saying, hey, listen, you no, we didn't let anything. It is what it is. That's just what it is. Now back to the beautiful bean footage. Now, here's how we move with this. I think that Tyvis, when you talk about the whole situation with the Browns and the quarterback composition, I've been telling myself, I think that we've been looking at it from a different perspective. It comes down, a lot of people have been talking about the difference between whether you get the pre-snap stuff and how that's going to take hold and then the post-snap stuff. But my theory is like this. I can teach you the pre-snap stuff. More reps. I can get you together. I could get y'all together. I can make sure that you understand. I could put, and when I have my starter, I could put everything around them. I can make sure that we running the best plays for you. I can make sure we doing a lot of different things to get you up and ready to go and get started. Here's the thing. I don't know if you can teach somebody what happens post-snap. Post-snap is all about your experience. Post-snap is what you're seeing, Tyvis. Post-snap is the things that make quarterbacks money. It's the difference between the top-notch ones and the other ones. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. But Tyvis, don't you actually have situations where there's lots of people who know what to do in walkthroughs, but when that play gets to going, boom, 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 and all of a sudden in a split decision, you got to make a decision. Mm-hmm. I feel like, I don't know if you can coach that out of people. So for me, I look at it in terms of one person who is not being able to process after the fact, and one person that may be a little slower in understanding what they want you to do and how you want to move. But I'm going to keep it real with you. Like the throws and the money throws and the touchdowns and the playmaking is ultimately what I'm looking for. Thoughts?
I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to. The pre-snap stuff is all good and dandy. And by the way, it was funny because right after we talked about the procedural things and all the offsides, did you see that they ended the practice? Shedeur had some offsides, and then Deshaun went out there and had some offsides and all this stuff too. So it was funny.
I heard Tom Monken cuss their ass out.
They ended the drill. It was just funny. Like,
he was like, you know what? F all this. F all y'all. I'm done.
It's like both
he was so stressed out. I'm done. I'm over it. Y'all figure it out yourselves.
It's funny because it's like Deshaun doing the same thing. So it's like obviously there's something there. There's something going on with the coaching or the teaching of it all if both guys are struggling. But that's nobody ever brought that back.
Let me
up.
get in on what you know, Ty, because like for real, bro, like this night and day from last year. Like we got a heightened level of coaching. I ain't gonna say we got a real coach. Kevin Stefanski is a real coach, but it's different. So the expectations is different. Todd Monken been around 30 years coaching football, and his resume shows he knows what winning football looks like. And so to me, this thing with cadence and pre-snap stuff, like these was issues last year, but it wasn't a talking point. But Todd Monken puts emphasis on this stuff because whatever reason, the language of his offense, the concepts, etc. And he just want his dudes to be the best version of themselves that they can be. And so, yeah, he is putting a lot on their plate. You know what I mean? And some of this stuff, just to put a twist on it, because we be out there at practice, sometimes I wonder, like, when they go out there and line up, like I seen Malachi Corley, for example, right? And he was out of position. Like, as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, sometimes I wonder if he's putting certain guys out of position just to see if his quarterback knows that they are out of position to get them where they need to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's looking at it from a standpoint, like, same practice. I think one of the first 2 plays, Deshaun Watson like messed up on a handoff exchange. Deshaun was trying to tell him that the running back didn't. He said, I don't give a you know what. You the quarterback. Maybe Todd is looking at this like, man, I know everything ain't all on y'all, but I don't give a damn about none of y'all. Y'all are the quarterback. For my team, for my system, whatever, y'all need to know what every single person on this offense need to be doing. And I'm going to continue to push the limits, and I'm going to continue to throw like pop quiz and test at y'all, mid practice, etc. So I very well might have a wide receiver lined up out of position just so I can see if you know where the hell he should be, and if you're going to tell this man he needs to get to where he need to be or not. Because, you seen it too. A lot of times before the ball is even snapped, Todd would be like, stop. You was here. You should have been there. Why ain't you call that out? Or why ain't you call that out? It's so many different nuances that go on to it. When it comes to the game part of things, a couple of things on the Deshaun Watson part. One, I keep hearing this narrative that they starting him on the road because they don't want to start him at home because he might get booed. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Because if he end up being the starting quarterback, he got to play at home too. So whether you get booed or not, you still got to go out there and play those games. And nobody got time to be holding your hand through the fire because we don't want you to get booed and you worried about emotions and feelings. Like, bro, I'm tired of all of that. Like, I am so sick of all of that. I've been saying from the jump, of course Deshaun Watson is motivated. Of course he's coming in here ready. My thing is, bro, you ain't been the starting quarterback of this team for over 700 days. And that'll be the second time that happened. So I'm not buying in too much into anything until you go out here and you play a real game. And I see if you can play on time, if I can see, like, if the speed of the game has not passed you up, and if you still got those off-schedule skills that you used to have. The last thing about it, because Tyvis mentioned like a glimpse of 2020 Deshaun. How many times Deshaun got to come out here and tell us ourselves, stop talking to me about 2020 Deshaun. I'm 30 years old now. I done had multiple injuries since 2020. I am no longer the same player. We can't seem to get that out of our thick ass skulls that Deshaun Watson is no longer the same quarterback he was 6 years ago. It's a new day. It's a new age. It's a new era. For me, bro, just go out here, play football, show that you can still be an NFL quarterback and that you picking up what Todd Monken put down. And to me, it's the same thing for Shedeur Sanders. You were in year 2. They spent all the first season talking about your processing speed, talking about what you can't do or what you need to catch up on, etc. Your head coach and your general manager then said this offseason is like night and day. You done caught up a lot. All right, go out there and show us that you can do it. I'm just tired of everything else. Just go out here and play some football.
One thing I talk about the pre-snap versus the post-snap thing, and I talked to Tyvis about this. I'm going to just keep it a buck about this. Listen, if you is running around and you offside, that's on you. Let me just tell you that. We're not going to do that. The quarterback situation, sometimes you can boil it down and say, let me put that on your plate. But let me just tell you how it's going to work in a game. If you line up incorrectly, or your offensive linemen jump off sides, or they forget the snap count, or they hold, or their receivers not getting set is on receivers. And at the end of the day, football is a very tough football game. And the way football works is you need 11 people doing their job. If it's one person who messes up, Tyvis, Earl, if one of you don't do it, it's the reason why when somebody mess up, they make the whole team run. Because you doing one thing wrong puts you in a perspective of, oh, they don't say false start on 72 and they just make him go back 5 yards. They make the whole team go back.
So like you just said, though, but how many times has us three used the famous Jim Brown like quote on this show while we're doing this show. It takes all 11 parts moving in the same direction at the same time to have success on one play. That's not just cliche. I literally believe that. So like you just said, if 9 people is moving in the same direction, but 2 ain't, it ain't gonna work. Everybody got to go pay the consequence. If 10 people is moving in the same direction and whatnot, everybody got to pay the consequence. That's why they call football a team game.
Let's talk about this really quickly. We'll move to today. I want to play this clip today about what went on in practice. Besides, we know who's going to be the starting quarterback. Let's talk about the procedure stuff and whatever. According to Coach Riz, he said crisp today.
You know, looking at today's practice, Lance, I thought it was one of the cleaner operation practices that we have had. Not a lot of Todd Monken having to jump in the huddle or pre-snap to square things away, straighten guys out, set guys straight, cuss guys out. Didn't have a lot of that today, and I think that's very positive going into that preseason opener.
Well, yeah, and you have this offense, like I said, it's so much responsibility with everything they have to do to change plays, get into better plays, motion shifts. It's just a lot. And so the quarterbacks today, you have no pads on. So you're looking for different things besides the throws. And what you saw, for example, Shedeur Sanders really working on his footwork. You saw a check down today that was my favorite play. Not that it was a huge play, but he didn't retreat. He moved his feet from right to left and threw a great ball to Judkins. That's progress in this offense. And again, now they're going to get live bullets now on Saturday, and that's kind of the next step for this offense. They're going to see what happens. They're going to go back and watch the film. Very, very good today in terms of operation, getting in and out of the huddle. Quarterbacks not having a ton of issues with formations and personnel groups. Solid day on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, listen. You know, we talked about the improvement of what we're seeing. Solid days, solid throws. Zach Jackson had this to say. This is probably the best combination of a throw and a catch in camp, period. Now, how many times we didn't heard that? It was a few times. Let's take a look at it actually and see what this throw actually was.
He put that thing on a dime, too.
Yeah, let's go.
Now,
just the one to bomb, right?
Watch the crowd. Listen to it. Let's see.
Where is everybody else?
That is a dime and a half, bro. Let's see it from another angle. Listen, this one is even a little more impressive. This is a dime. Look at the people. This is a dime. My thing, Tyvis, is listen, when they could talk. Look, y'all keep talking about that pre-snap stuff. I'm with Tyvis. I said there, get a man a damn wristband. Cut the games. Give him a wristband.
You know what, Gito? To be honest with you, I am glad that Tom Monken making a big deal out of it. You know why? Because for the past however many years I've been doing Browns Radio Network, this has been a problem. Like pre-snap penalties have killed the Browns offensive drives for what is this, my fourth year season doing this? I've watched them kill it all the time. So I'm glad that they finally got a coach that is having a no nonsense for it, because it's going right now. It's annoying and it sucks to see him, get mad and make them start things over and all those things. But they got to get it, bro. Because Kevin, I don't think was aggressive enough. He always talked about it, but he never was aggressive. If I was him, I'd make them do up downs every time they did them jumped offside because
they were running.
It really matters. Like I've watched. Like, how many times did we watch Quinshawn break a long run last year, but it came back because of holding? How many times have they got a big play on offense and then jumped off sides? Now we 10 and 15, first and 15. Like, that stuff is annoying. So, like, I'm glad that he putting a heavy emphasis on this stuff. Although it's terrible and I can't stand watching them yell and bring it up and say this quarterback ain't getting that guy to do that. I'm glad that the offensive line is really, figuring this out right now, because if they see how annoying it is and if Todd Monken stay petty about it, then he'll nip it in the bud for the season and I won't have to see it.
But he like that with everybody though, because think about it. We sit up here, man, and we talk about Denzel Boston like he the second coming of Jesus Christ. But I've seen clips and I've heard the mic'd up moments to where Todd Monken is really cussing his ass out every single play.
By the way, there is no Jesus. No Denzel Boston. We like him, but he's no Jesus. We're not gonna do that.
My bad. But like when we sit up here and we see these highlights and we see what Denzel Boston is doing in camp, Todd Monken is like, man, to the media, all that's cool, but you still too high on your brakes. Like when you up to the line of scrimmage, man, you need to get your pass lower because you're not going to be going up against a corner and his pass is up here. So I was like, I keep telling you this over and over again. So to Tyvis' point, like he's stressing it a lot with every single position group. And I love the fact that he's overemphasizing every little thing because it's only going to make them better when it's time for them to go out here and play real games. And I just keep going back to like with Todd, bro. I operate with this sense of blind faith of I believe in him as a coach. I look at his resume and I got to take everything what he do with a grain of salt. And like, okay, let's just hope he know what he's doing. Let's hope every single move he's making is for the benefit of putting the Browns in the best situation. And like, you know, Todd is somewhere behind the scenes like, man, I'm low-key sick of all y'all. I'm trying to do my best to put a winning product on the field, something that y'all ain't consistently seen in the city of Cleveland. And y'all feel like y'all got to know every single damn thing that's going on with it, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. Y'all sit back, relax, let me do my job. Y'all pull up in September and y'all tell me if y'all like the product or not. And if y'all don't, I hear it out, but chill. Let me do my job.
I think also, let me show you this too. One thing that I'll be consistently talking about is this. I get it. Pre-snap, it's annoying. Interceptions is devastating. Like, let's just like pre-snap, yeah, you jumped off sides, that's 5. Interceptions is like, okay, yeah, you just gave the ball to somebody in our territory. I think now you can't coach interceptions out of people, but the thing I do want to say is this. This happens a lot. Last year, the emphasis was running backwards and sacks. That was like it was a cardinal sin. You can't have sacks. Yeah, running backwards is gonna kill you. Now it's like, okay, well, now it's the pre-snap stuff. I'm gonna just tell you what, 9 interceptions and 6 interceptions. I don't understand where that comes from when people be like, he's balling. No. Those are interceptions. And sometimes I look at these different lists and I'm like, okay, why is all of a sudden interceptions that's forgivable? Like, especially some of the ones the one I seen to start practice yesterday, be in the 3P. I don't know where that was going. Like,
you talking about the Deshaun one?
What is Deshaun? What are you doing?
I have no idea.
What are you looking at?
I have no idea.
But I have an issue because people will pick something and all of it needs to be corrected. Let's just keep it a buck with you and clear. All of it needs corrected because you ain't gonna win no games if you got pre-snaps, if you ain't got good special teams, and if you throw interceptions. But the thing I'm looking at, and I'm ready to see too, as we kind of transition to the rest of the team, because there is another, I guess, 52 people in the squad that kind of matter. The transition that I think
he on one a day.
The transition that I think so is, and I think everybody is waiting for it, and I think even the chat is kind of like, you know how, listen, you know how you keep, you know, so have you ever said you wanted to go on a date, right? And you want to go on a date with somebody and y'all was supposed to link up and do a date and then it keep getting rescheduled. After some point, if I reschedule twice, I'm done. I'm cool. Like I'm in my bag. Listen, whatever, it didn't work out, whatever, you gonna have to figure this out. I tried twice, no more. The reality of the situation is I think everybody is at the point of, listen, we talking about these games now. Hey, everything is out. All the install, the thought process, the trackers, the what are we looking at here versus there. The great thing about the good game of football is you're going to find you know what the heck out. Right now, ain't going to be nobody saying, well, Deshaun, he looked better. No. The Bears will decide whether or not he looked good or not. And then we will figure out what the weather is quarterback. But the narrative stuff is done. We ready to hear, we seeing it. It's Saturday. Let's go.
Man, they take flight, I think, today, tomorrow. Get ready to play that game on Saturday. We got a full slate of NFL preseason games elsewhere tomorrow. I'm excited about it. Like, just overall, man, it's time to play some football. It's time to strap that chin strap on and go do what we got to do. You know, and it's crazy because I think us three have said since OTAs, well, when do you think he should name a starting quarterback? And I said this on 92.3 The Fan. I said, whatever the week of the dress rehearsal is, week 3, that's 2 preseason games, joint practice, whatever the case may be. I think that most people was on board with letting this thing play itself out. But lately, especially over the last week, I see people wanting Todd Monken to rush into making a decision on who the starting quarterback should be for his team. And I don't think he should. I honestly think that he should let both of them play these 2 preseason games and see how they look in real games, because, we've all been out there for practice, and for the practice that we have not been out there, we got to rely on other information. And so if it's whatever they say in practice, then the deciding factor is going to be the games, which it should be, because how many times have we talked about that game atmosphere is much different from a practice atmosphere. You got to be able to go up against other competition to see what it really is and what it's really not. And so to want somebody to plant their flag one way or another before you seen them play in a real game, it's just like, that wasn't the energy up until last week. Now all of a sudden everybody want Todd Monken to fast track this team and hurry up and name a quarterback. No, we're not playing like that.
I'm excited for the preseason, because my issue with right now is I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's okay not to know. It's not
no,
okay.
not like
it's
that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't know. Like, I brought it like Denzel Boston. He doing this, but is the Browns defense that good? And Denzel Boston that good? Like, I don't know. Like,
we're gonna find out.
Is the Browns defense just really that elite that they just blowing through the offensive line at times like that? And that's what they doing to everybody? Or is our offensive line not good? Or in our what? I don't know. So I need to see them up against somebody else so I can see what they look like against other teams. So I can then say, okay, now I see that Garrett versus real. Denzel Boston is for real. I see him do it against somebody else.
Against the real ones. Like the guy, it's cool to be good in your neighborhood. You find out who you are once you put that jersey on and you go to the next hood. Is you just nice in the suburbs, or you nice in the suburbs? See, it's no more devastating thing that happens when you get you might get a dude that play with all brothers, right? He might just be a white dude, right? And a white dude playing with a bunch of white dudes, right? And then he come to the hood and you be like, just like you play over there at Country Day School. And he come over and light you up. He get into the basket. He get into his pet moves. He crosses you up.
And now I know I know he's for real.
He for real now. You get it. Now the Bears, guess what? The Bears went to the playoffs. The Bears is a team that smoked us last year.
Yeah, I might say they smoked our boots last year. So
they smoked us.
So I'm assuming that the Bears defense is good. We know that their offense is good. So I get to finally find out who actually is that deal. And who's not.
All right, so let me ask y'all a question then. Because we know how fans are. Let's just keep it real with each other. Not every single starter for the Bears is going to play. There's going to be some twos out there that's going to be mixed in with the ones.
That's a fact.
It's the level of competition that Shedeur is going to go against. Probably going to be some twos mixed in with the threes.
That's what happened last. They tried to water down the Carolina game last year.
And it's going to be that. So all I'm saying is no matter who goes out here and balls, there are going to be people who's going to try to pick and poke at certain things to try to discredit those performances.
They don't matter.
I'm just telling y'all right now. That's going to happen.
No, that's a fact that it is. But the fact that it's on tape, that's what makes a difference. Because, see, Earl, the thing is, bro, like, people just move differently in the game. Like, it's been so many times at practice that you'll say, oh, I'll make that in the game. And then game time coming, either you is or you ain't. I've seen people say, oh, don't worry, I'll get that in the game. And the same situation come up and they don't make it, And then I seen people that say, oh, like Earl Thomas, I ain't got to do that. Earl gonna get that in the game. We get to the game, Earl definitely make the play. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't know who is that person and who's not. It's just different in a game-like situation. So, to me, it holds a ton of value. You can do it all. You can do everything you want in practice. That don't really too much matter to me. For a coach, I understand how a coach is like, well, I didn't see it in practice, so I don't know if I'm going to get it in the game. I understand that aspect of it from a coaching standpoint. But from a player standpoint, if you're in that game and you balling, it's undeniable. And on top of that, you forcing that organization to make a decision because you ball in a game. It's on tape. So, like, now it's, well,
bro,
31 other teams just seen this. So, like, now it's about putting the pressure on your organization. You going to keep me or you not?
That's the point, Tyvis. And I said it tongue in cheek and jokingly, but yeah, if somebody moved them posts and they gonna move them, it don't matter. And you see, you kind of be like, bro, that ain't how it works. Because you got people that understand. This is the part I hate, dismissive nature when a man put work on the tape. I know it's second and third stringers. These second and third stringers got families just like you and I.
They trying to eat.
When you go to work, Tyvis and Earl, y'all are intimately, you got children to feed. So when somebody is diminishing you like you don't want, or you some lightweight layup, that's disrespectful, because I know you're going to work every single day to put food on the table and take care of families. So why would I listen to somebody who invalidates that when that is the only resume they have? Why would somebody come out there and tank their own family resume? Because
your resume.
You crazy.
I just don't think people
and you don't
realize
get recruited off of practice reps.
But like those
don't see practice reps.
Those twos and those threes that's on other teams, like y'all just alluded to, man, they out there playing their asses off to try to make the roster, trying to earn the next contract, trying to like earn a starting job. So like, I don't want people to be dismissive just because it's twos or threes. Like, no matter who the quarterback is, because I'm telling you, if Deshaun go out there and he plays decent to well in that game, there's going to be people that poke it apart. And Shedeur is going to go out there and he's going to do the same thing. And people are going to say, well, he was against the threes and the fours. Like, no matter what you do, it seems like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You can't say you wanted to get to the games and then they get to the games and then you try to find whatever you can to try to pick apart if it looks well. And if it don't look well, that's got to be talked about. It's got to be talked about too. It is what it is.
And here's another thing I want to throw this before we talk about this. Listen, there's one guy that I will say that this dude, I don't even know if the preseason can save him.
Huh. Hey, what was the stat tracker? Hey, I'm finna use this for a reason, right? I think Shedeur was what, 13 to 21?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
This is exactly why that stat tracker don't matter, right? This is why it's nuanced to it, because I heard that Jerry Jeudy had three drops when Shedeur Sanders was throwing him the ball alone. You see what I'm saying? Those not on Shedeur Sanders. When he put it right on your hands, he put it right in your chest, and you choose not to catch the ball. Everybody want to track some stats. Can we please get a stat? I commented on the Top 5 show. Can I get a stat tracker for Jerry Jeudy drops? Can I get one for Grant Delpit drop interceptions? It's other stuff that's going on here. Like, this dude right now is finna play his ass out of a starting job.
Out of the starting job?
Serious.
He might
not. Like real talk, eat the dead money. Eat the dead money on the cap.
They ain't gonna do that.
Man, listen, if it come down to it, Tyvis, man, you might have to do what you got to do, because that's getting ridiculous. That's the one thing that's getting ridiculous.
I agree with
man.
you.
When we was at practice, let me ask y'all. I'll let y'all go at it. When we was at practice on Saturday,
3 of them.
No, I got him for 5 drops.
I seen 3. Earl looked right at me. That touchdown he dropped, me and Earl looked right at each other. It was the third one.
And he was indiscriminate. It was team, it was special teams, it was individual, it was group run. How you drop passes in group run? It ain't even no passes. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna drop this too. Imagine me.
Man, like, Taylor Green don't even want him out here for his reps.
Bro,
hey,
listen.
Taylor like, give me somebody else.
He spiked he dropped so many balls. He got up and spiked the football.
Yeah. I said don't get mad at the ball.
Usually we be funny. He has had one of the worst camps
I don't understand
in a long time.
A better camp than him. And I'm not even playing right now.
I don't
is having a better camp than him.
Oh, no, Tillman, Florio, Wallace, all of them.
All having a better camp than him.
All had better camps than him.
Bro, he got a minimum of 3 drops of practice, and I'm not making this up. A minimum.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
He's gonna and by the way,
they would talk about Casey Concepcion dropping the ball.
No.
He didn't. I only see him drop one ball the entire time.
Hey, Hollywood B-Ball just commented in the chat, said wide receiver 8.
Listen, I mean, look,
it's only $6 million. Hey,
Nah,
the
he
dead
got-
money only $6 million, bro.
He got guaranteed money still.
Listen,
They ain't
yeah,
doing
man, but
that.
you can't be
They're not gonna
infected
do
that young locker room full of wide receivers that's trying to get out here and do something, and you the veteran dropping the ball. Every wide receiver in camp look better than you. Tylan Wallace, what's his name? The dude that came from Baltimore,
Tylan Wallace,
bro, he looked better than Jerry Jeudy.
Listen, if it was up to me, my starters would be Bond, Casey, and Boston. That would be me. But
it might be it. that
would be me.
But they might go down like that. To me, the crazy part about it is, and we'll talk about this now. We talk about the quarterback so much that I do think that there's things that I am a little concerned with.
Like why our other pass catching tight end ain't been to practice yet? That he was drafted in the 4th round, 5th round to be our pass catching tight end. He ain't been there yet. How he out for personal reasons and everybody act like can't nobody talk about anything with Joe Royer. You mean stuff like that?
I didn't know you was going off on Joe Royer today, but
I mean, he was drafted to be the 2nd pass catching tight end on this team, right? Todd Monkey's system is a 2 tight end scheme, right? Yeah. And so this dude ain't been here, right? Like, but it's a secret to what's going on, all these personal reasons. You're a rookie. If everybody else that's young on this offense is having issues with procedures and pre-snap and can't get lined up, bro, you so far behind the 8 ball, you might not be worth a damn for us at all during the regular season. So maybe Andrew Berry need to go out here and get another pass catching tight end in free agency or see who becomes available. Can we solidify the offensive line?
Oh, they definitely gonna get on that wire. I'm gonna tell you that. Didn't they I swear they just hosted tight ends in a workout the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, listen.
I'm just saying, man, like it's so many other things. Can we solidify the offensive line? Because I think the offensive line, that starting 5 need to be locked in before we get to who locked in at quarterback. We know Spencer Fano done won his job. Congratulations to you. Zion Johnson is your starting left guard. We really don't know who the other 3 gonna be, right?
Yeah, who you do.
I mean, we think we do.
I think it's Jenkins, and
Elton Jenkins and Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
And Howard.
I think it's a difference between knowing who your offensive lineman you think they're gonna be and whether they're gonna play good. I actually think there's 2 things that I'm a little concerned about. Like, so we'll break this down. I throw Royer under the injury thing. If you're not available, okay, what that means, type is like, out of sight, out of mind. If you're not available, like it's the reason why
you can't make the club in the tub.
From the tub. Brailsford, we ain't seen him. Royer, we ain't seen him. We also, Carson Schlesinger been out a lot. Mason Graham been out. Mike Hall Jr. been out. Malik Collins is on PUP. Like, to me, like the secondary, I think the secondary, they've been keeping Tyson Campbell and Denzel Ward out because they cannot afford to get hurt under any circumstances. If they tweak a hamstring, it's trouble.
The one dude just went down yesterday. Was it yesterday? He got carted off.
Who?
What's his name? Mathis, is it? What's his name?
I know you're talking about 37.
It's 37. Yeah.
No, so is it Kenny Moore Kenny Moore don't have no interest in playing in Cleveland, or is it Andrew Berry ain't got no interest in Kenny Moore? Because that's the one thing that we've all said, man. We need a slot corner. I've never been comfortable.
Miles Hart been all right this year, though. I mean, I've seen him. He ain't really like.
Been on the negative side. Hey, like everybody else, I need to see it again. I need to see it in the game.
Look at you.
Hey, listen, D'Angelo Ralston made some plays in practice. Nah, I would feel much better about these cornerbacks.
Excuse me.
He done made a couple plays. He has, but it's in practice. He done also got cooked a couple times in practice. All I'm saying is, man, like
Rose,
like Kenny Moore out there, bro. Some other corners is out there. I just feel like, man, that position is too weak, and I'm nervous about if one of those starting corners go down, then what? Because I'm not trusting Miles Harden outside.
I've been saying that for 2 years.
Hey, listen, it's the scary thing is, like, I can name 3 positions groups that can't nobody ever get hurt. Listen, they got
the corners.
The corners. These linebackers. They only got 2 linebackers anyway.
The defensive tackles, shoot.
And the defensive tackles.
They can't.
I mean, listen.
I'll argue running back. I'll argue Quinshon can't get hurt.
No, right? Running back is a thing. You talked about they got 1 tight end. By the way, when we came down, when I was talking about the rundown, I said, guys, I'm gonna be truthful with you. The quarterbacks is the least of their concerns. The quarterback room and these young receivers might have been the best position groups on offense.
Well, running back, I mean, we won't know.
That's the problem. We won't know because we don't know about the offensive line. They go hand in hand.
Exactly. I agree. Yes.
So that's
the
two groups.
First position group I won't solidify is the offensive line. The very
well, I
first
mean,
group
you
that
can't
needs to
do
be.
nothing without it.
I mean,
I don't care who back there. You can't do nothing
That's
without
true.
it.
It's true.
Even Joe Burrow lost the Super Bowl because his offensive line get broke down. What are you talking about? Like,
I did change my mind though, Ty. I told Jesus because remember, like when we was on UCSS, I had Parker Brailsford. I was cool with the rookie. Like, no, I changed my mind. Like, I didn't see enough practices to feel like I need
been out there
Jenkins.
like that.
I need Elton Jenkins out there. I need a veteran at center that can help whichever quarterback back there with the checks at the line of scrimmage. I think that'll be best. I heard they was floating around this idea of moving Titus Howard inside and letting DeJuan play right tackle. I heard that was just talk. That ain't gonna happen. So Tevin Jenkins looked like he's gonna get the start at right guard, and then you got help me out, Lord, help me out. Titus Howard at right tackle. So
Hey,
I just hope for some cohesiveness at that position group because it's
hey,
they ain't had too many good days. So yeah, let's see it again.
Can we touch on and we'll do this because I got a nice little fun game coming up. I got a fun game coming up. So y'all stick around. We'll get to it. I listen, I didn't know Zion Johnson.
Oh, here you go.
Zion
Here you
Johnson,
go. I already know where you're going with this time.
I already know too, man. Go ahead, man.
Man, listen, I didn't know.
GB stuck
I didn't know.
stuff. He be on the same thing for like 15 minutes and he won't let it go.
He ain't gonna let it go.
I can't let it go. I did not know he was built like a fullback. I didn't know he had fullback tendencies. I said, bro, who's that? But I see this number. And I'm like,
wait a minute, what's his
maybe
roster?
it's because he was next to DeJuan, right? Maybe like because DeJuan is a behemoth, but
I gotta look up this man roster size.
can we look up his size, height, number? Like, because this is crazy. I said, man, he looked like he played for Eastern Michigan, bro. This little Eastern Michigan in this.
It says that he is 6'3", 316.
Let me put my
Everybody
whole face on the
316
screen.
don't look the same.
No. I don't see it. I don't know. I don't see it. No, absolutely not.
So what you say? You nervous, G? You
Man,
nervous
I'm
about
very
the right guard?
nervous. I'm very nervous.
He was standing next to like DeJuan and Tevin Jenkins, though. Like,
listen,
like that's a big difference.
I like a special, or I like an archetype. Like I like road graders. I really don't be doing no athletic lineman.
But Rhino is an athletic lineman.
No,
though.
we got one.
Hold on.
We allowed one.
Only room for one.
What's room for one, and it's Fano, and he.
Wait
dances.
a minute. Hold on. But gee,
He dances. I like him.
You also know that like guard and centers aren't supposed to be as tall as tackles.
Yes.
So
but I'm talking. I'm talking about
short. He feel like he's short and he too small. Like he feel like he too light.
He lighting the britches, bro. I don't know if he losing.
Fano could be the only one that's like that.
You can have one. You can have a Joe Thomas out there that's moving, kick sliding them boys. Kick slide. Kick slide. Man, no. I can't have you kick sliding inside. You got to be hitting people with the forearm.
And G looked at us. He was like, "How much he weigh?" He like,
I know.
No.
He looked at us like,
oh no. He was upset. Hey, what's crazy is I thought you was gonna walk up to Andrew Berry and was like, "Man, you really gave him the most money of any guard."
And then I said he might be dehydrated today or something. Hydrate him up. Get the tap. I'm like, I don't.
Right,
I'm gonna give him a shot.
To that chat, no, he is not that. He looked little compared to DeJuan and Tevin Jenkins.
They're gonna be on social media talking about our offensive lineman 230 pounds, our offensive lineman 250. Like,
I really do believe it's because he was next to DeJuan and Tevin Jenkins. I think that's what it is. I really do.
Maybe when we get the road whites on, we're gonna wear the road white uniforms.
Big dude though. Austin Barber, a big dude.
Oh no, him. I was like, oh no, yeah. That's the type of dudes I like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you know how women always be choosing dudes that's over 6'3", but they be kind of ugly. You be like, how you choose him?
Hey, somebody in the chat said the
He's
Chiefs got an
6'3".
offensive lineman that weigh 290.
Huh?
Somebody in the chat said the Chiefs got an offensive lineman who weigh 290.
What position? Guard, tackle, center?
Elijah J7 times 7'1". Tell us what position he play, man. That's crazy. 290?
Oh no. Oh no, you can't.
G like,
Oh
no,
no,
not on my team.
Nah,
Not on my team.
listen.
I don't think that's gonna work. He gonna get bullied.
Hey, bro, listen.
That's a bull. That's straight bull.
4, 5,
On the final,
said, get him some steak sandwiches. Facts.
On final cut, our DBs weigh 260. We got DBs.
Hey.
Damn,
We got
he just took an shot.
Our safeties is downhill 260.
He said Tom this way to go play a middle linebacker. Hey man, don't do him like that, bro.
I told him. I said, Tyvus,
How did I catch you straight?
He just caught us straight.
I said, Tyvus has set a mean
Got a
edge.
drop on his
Tyvus has set that edge.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't like that because I don't. First of all, if you ever see me, if you ever see me, you will not guess that I'm 260. That's a fact.
That was wild work.
I do not look 260.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh man. Hey, fight back, Ty. Fight back.
I'm like, Tyvus would be controlling the B-gap on him.
Hold on, wait
He's
a
dominant.
minute.
They're like, Tyvus. I'm like, bro, you can't.
I'm a fit 260 though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm
yeah,
fit.
listen,
I'm fit. It's
Yeah,
solid.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pause. But yeah, like, yeah,
Hey.
I figured that. Like, so
Nah,
bro,
but
but
talking about Parker Brells for 275. Oh, Lord.
Is he
Now,
really?
he might, and it's one of them 275s that's really like 250. Like,
Hold on.
like it's really like 250. Like, cause his jeans is like a size 38.
It definitely say 6'2", 290.
Oh no! Listen, 6'2", 290 might not even be an
Hey,
end.
290, man. No, I need every offensive lineman ever to be at least 315 pounds.
My
ever.
gosh.
Hey,
My
ever.
Lord.
All I know is if you gonna be at 290, and you better be ready for that bull rush because that's
It's
exactly
coming.
what they
It
doing.
is it is coming.
One foul, I ain't gotta hit no spin move. I'm going straight down the middle.
Man, hey guys, I want to do this, man, because this was funny because we got into it. So Earl, one of the great thing about the final cut is we like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We like to have fun, and we get bogged down sometimes in some of the things. But one of the things that we do best over here is have a good time, just like we just had right there. Now, Earl said, let's do something. I said, okay, let's get this popping. So what I did is we all good friends. We like brothers and stuff, and so what we wanted to do is see if we all agree on certain things that should not be going down. Now, I'm going to give this to y'all. The chat can lean in. Now, these are called unwritten man laws.
Okay.
And these unwritten man laws, the premise is if you were a friend or a good friend with a guy and that's your bro, that's the team, you know what I'm saying? And you found out randomly, he just told you, like, hey, yeah, it's verifiable. He said this and you verified that he be doing this. Would you have to reconsider? Would you have to pull my guy aside and be like, hey, listen, let's figure this one out because right now that was a party foul. All right. So let's go ahead, chat. You can get in on this too. It works for women as well as men. I want to see if you guys understand the laws. All right, so let's go with number one. This could actually be universal. Would you have to reconsider your friendship if you found out that one of your partners was a hoarder?
No, but
Before you answer, Tyvus, look at that room.
That's terrible.
Look at before you answer. Look at that room.
Like if I went to his house and I seen this, would we like not be friends no more?
Nah, if you went to his crib and you seen this type of work, would you have to be like, hey man, what happened to you? Like, would you have to have a conversation?
Yeah. For sure. I'm gonna tell him like you can't be living like this, man. Like this is I would ask him, is he going through something though? Like what's going on?
No, that's the first question I ask.
Like,
Are you okay?
Is you going through something? Like did your girl kick you out and you got a storage or something like that? What's going on? Because I'll be genuinely concerned. And then I'd be like, well, what is all this? Like I go in the room. I'm that dude. Let's go in here. Let's go through some stuff. Cause you
we
don't
ain't
need
going to do nothing. I ain't
no. We don't need all. No, Earl, we don't need all this.
Hey, no, bro.
Because I did this before. I done had this happen.
You were a hoarder before?
No, I was chilling.
Okay.
I was in this is before I moved to Columbus. I was like doing some work down here, and I was staying at a homie's house. And I went in his house, and his house was filthy. Like it was terrible. And it was so bad that I'm looking like I had to like, bro, what you doing? How you living like this? Like I instantly like went to go get a broom and start cleaning up, bro. Like I can't sleep like this. I can't sleep in here like this. This ain't gonna happen. Yeah. So this right here, I'm going to work. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and go and start putting some stuff on the tree line, bro. You don't need this.
I'm going in my pocket. And I'm going to put money towards somebody to come help clean up. And then me and my friend, we going outside and we going to have a conversation. What's going on in life? What you going through? You want to talk? Is there any way I can help? But like me, I'm scared of rodents and stuff like that. I ain't doing that. I ain't going in that room. And like somebody put it in the comments, I'm the same way. Man, don't ever offer me no food out your house. Ever.
That's
like
a fact.
Ever.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, like, ever. Don't even do it. I'm picky as it is.
Nah.
You done lost your nah.
This so yeah, listen, this is funny because I always go to these questions, and it'd be funny how they always really y'all really good people. Y'all be like, yeah, G Bush, I'm gonna ask him how everything doing, maybe try to get him some help. I'm gonna even chip in a little bit. Earl was really concerned in his voice. He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? How everything going at home? Me, I'm a little different. I'm like, hey, bro, listen, please don't make me call the city. Don't make me call the city. You know how if you call a city on some black folks, that's fighting words, right? Unacceptable. And plus, I would have to like literally, and I like content. I would literally be like, but you know your house is crazy. Hey, but hey, you should submit this to A&E for hoarders.
No, see, all content ain't good content. See that right there, I ain't doing. I ain't finna never let nobody see me looking like living like slime like that. Like it ain't worth it like that to me, man.
Look at that house. Look at that room.
Stop going to the tree line. I don't care what y'all talking about. Yeah. I'm not leaving the house with it looking like that, bro. Bro. Go get me a trash can, bro. We gonna pitch some of this for sure.
And my wife
get right.
I'll call a cleaning company. I ain't doing no like you said. You'll call the city, G. That's too close to snitching to me. I ain't calling the city. You know what I'm saying? They might have kids, bro. They might have kids.
Hey, that's
all
on
of
them.
a sudden, they kids somewhere else.
It might be even worse.
Man. I ain't doing that,
Tyvis.
I ain't doing that.
Let me tell you something, Tyvis.
No, bro. Listen.
Let me find
the
out.
Rest of the homies, and we gonna have a sit down with a cigar and a bourbon, and we gonna talk about what it is you going through. But I ain't calling no city.
Hey.
I ain't calling nothing that got to do with the city of Cleveland. I'm not doing it,
Earl,
bro.
let me see some paper plates by Tyvis's baby. Let me find any paper plates. I'm telling you right now, I might not get you, but my mama might see.
hey, you know what? If I find some paper plates by the baby, then I hit Tyvis off the thread. Now you need to get your stuff together as a father. You know what I'm saying? My man can't be around all them paper plates, but that's as far as it's going. I ain't calling nobody on them, man.
All right, man. I like
you don't
this
put
one.
them folk, man. Listen, man. My mom and dad, man. Don't you put them folks in your business, man?
Hey,
no,
listen.
you don't do that.
Hey,
you don't do that.
I'm calling the city.
Hey, listen, this is man. No, boy. Listen. I let my grass grow just a little bit too high. They was like, hey, listen, don't you do that, South Euclid. Don't you do it? Stop playing with me. I got another one. Now we talked about this. This is a difficult conversation. I don't know how I will feel about this one. Here we go. Here we go.
Call the city.
Nah. We ain't no.
Hey, listen.
I'm blocking you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We never gonna talk again.
I'm blocking you on the phone. I'm blocking you on PlayStation. I'm blocking you on all social media. Because
I don't even know why you even tried this one. No.
Like,
Look at
I'm
him,
not
Rosie,
even
trigger.
doing the number 2.
No.
You
Look
sit
at that
down,
trigger.
like, what are you
No.
doing, bro?
No.
You a grown ass man. Stand your ass up, man.
Trigger.
Yeah,
Like, no, bro. Play like that. Like, come on, bro.
Chat,
Nope.
where you at? Let me know. Let me know
we
something.
can move on. This ain't even nothing to talk about. No.
You so tricky. You don't even want me to let me get it out.
No, we ain't got nothing to talk
What?
about.
So-
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
we ain't got to spend the whole time talking about
So-
this. This is a hell no.
So you walk in and you notice it the first time. First of all, if you're doing something else, you're not gonna have the door open.
Hey, Tyvis, how many ways we got to tell this man no?
It ain't nothing to talk. You ain't
It's
even got
nothing to talk about.
You don't got to do no the scenario. Nothing.
nothing.
No.
Say,
no.
first of all,
No,
quit.
no.
Listen,
Get to number 3.
No, if
No.
you got any sort of medical situation,
I don't
disregard this. But we talking about it's just regular old me.
No. Gee, if I walked in and you was sitting down to pee, bro, come on, man.
Like you wouldn't have no conversation with your boy.
No, no, I don't need There's some things you don't even need to talk about. No.
This
Nope.
guy, Earl. No.
Hey, my brother is texting me right now. Hot no. No.
Hey, I don't listen. Hey, shout out to BTSM. By the way, he's gonna be on tomorrow. He could be on tomorrow. This is crazy. Like, so Rosie, is that a no for you? Bro, she over there mad. Yeah, listen, she over here mad. She was like, she said, if I catch you pulling that.
I never heard of it. Heard of it.
Hey, listen. Hey.
I'm not even gonna cap. I never
Well,
heard of
listen.
it.
Hold on. Like, but if you say, for instance, if you married to a man and that's your husband.
Oh, okay, this ain't for us.
Would you have a conversation with him?
Hey. He talking to Rosie.
Hey, he said the next one. She said the next one.
Yeah, man, we sat back. That question went for me and Travis.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got another one. Let me make sure this is it. Let me make sure this is it. All right, here we go.
They always giving multiple women dating advice after tour. Oh, this must be for women. This has got to be for women.
Yeah. Like
This ain't
if
for
you,
us.
I can't. So
I know it. Well, if this is happening, I know what he doing. He trying to play the fallback. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
He waiting on them to mess up.
Hey, listen, right?
Waiting on them
This is that's the work, right? This is the work. This right here is definitely kind of crazy.
Hey, Ty said, you know what he doing? See what he doing, baby. You know,
What
baby.
he doing?
Listen,
You
I'm
know?
just saying though, you should
He out here
move.
doing this, baby.
You gotta move on, especially. Listen, let me tell you something. This is especially like as a man, you cannot. I am not giving no advice to no married woman at all. Actually, to be truthful, I try not to speak. Like you can't theoretically, you can't be like you. It's 12 a.m. and you hitting somebody. Yeah, man.
Whoa. Pause. Hold on. Stop for a minute. You said you ain't giving advice to a married woman?
After 12 a.m.
Cookie.
Absolutely.
No.
Cookie
So something like you should have a 10-year wedding. Is that like that type of advice? You should get him to have a 10-year wedding.
I actually gave that advice at 4 p.m. on a wedding day.
No. But Ty is the homie. So what you did was you put a thought into Mrs. Powell's head that, you know what, I'm gonna have this man spend thousands of dollars on a 10-year re-up when she probably wasn't even thinking about it. Like, gee, man, you working for the ops, bro. Now you want to call the city, and now, like you giving the wives advice That Tyvus didn't tell you to say that.
Hey, bro, we was at.
Look,
let me give him
I
the story.
gave him
Let me
the
give him the story.
meanest mug, like, bro.
Hey, bro, we was
Hey.
at Dustin Fox's wedding. It was me, Mike Doss, and Tyvus. All our wives are standing there. So we get into the conversation, and Mike Doss like, yo, I want to have another kid, and so he like his wife is like, absolutely not. You out of here. So Tyvus at the time was like, I want to have another kid too. We going one more. And then I was sitting there, we was all hanging around and drinking. And then she was like, well, listen, we gonna need something here. Like we need something. I still want my, what's the name? There was COVID kids, right?
Yeah.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that's a shame. You didn't get to get your money off of COVID. And then so as we start talking and communicating, Rosie's sitting there looking at me. And I'm just over there talking. I'm like, you know what, man? Listen, we went to a castle. Me and Rosie was moving around, and here's our pictures, girl. Let's check. Tyvus looking at me like, bro, what are you talking about? This is. I said, you know,
he
be
giving
cute.
him every type of bro code, hand motion, and everything. Shut up, G. Shut up. He not picking up what Tyvus putting down. Ty got his hands over his head. He's stretched. He likes more.
Hey,
Don't
like
you want to get
this?
some lemonade?
I was having a good old conversation.
She like, no, I got the lemonade. You got to hear this story. Ty looking like, God, man.
I wasn't even paying no attention. And then after we get done, I'm looking around. I done already suggested that Tyvus get a whole new wedding, and then he put all his 2 little girls in dresses. I said, oh, this is crazy. But you know what the thing is? The thing is, though, Tyvus,
he did
that was
everything
at 4.
but volunteer to pay for it, didn't he?
Sure did.
Everything but volunteer to pay for it. Like, it's crazy. Like,
it was crazy. That really listen, Tyvus was sitting there. You know, he don't drink. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to take this drink for you.
It was a they had non-alcoholic stuff because Dustin knows.
He went and got a double of that non-alcoholic right away.
Then
He
it was
like,
funny.
bartender, run it back.
His wife was like, listen, let's go. Gee, you keep talking. Let's go get you another drink. I'm like, yeah, this is the funnest thing in the world.
Listen,
Boy.
I don't know what y'all was doing in North Canton, South Canton, whatever part of Canton you from, but like in Cleveland, bro, we don't play them type of games, man. You caught Tyvus on a good day.
I messed his pockets all the way up. She went back to the crib and was. I know she beat your ears up. All right, I got another one.
Starting the savings account.
That's crazy. What do I got?
Calling the city. Say Justin.
Oh, here we go. Here we got one more.
I'm calling the city.
I'm calling the city. What?
2 men cannot share one umbrella unless the rain has reached. Nah, I mean,
nope. Nah. Don't you try it.
Nah,
you and Earl are never allowed.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Like,
wait, 2 men cannot share one umbrella unless the rain has reached emergency status.
Give me the scenario. What you mean? Like,
listen.
So like, if it's like raining outside and
it
we
was
like
just raining at the crib,
and we like trying to get to the car,
you and Earl got to walk outside to get in y'all's as separate whips, right?
Then you run to the car, you hurry. Everybody know to hurry up. Like, everybody that did it. You stand there with the door open and you do the whole, all right, time to jump out there. It's time to jump out there. And
so
then you jump out there.
There it is.
And
so
then you hurry up and get to the car. You're
now
not grabbing your homeboy to share an umbrella to get out to the car.
That's very true.
If somebody pulled the umbrella and say, no, Earl, don't do it. I got the umbrella. No,
dog. I'm cool.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah.
I'm cool.
No,
I'm cool for sure. Yeah.
Like you, or first and foremost, I don't know.
If somebody did it, like, I ain't done with them though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing it.
Man, bro, ain't no. Listen, first of all,
you talking about going to the car. Like, first of all, unless it's outside raining like it was when they was doing it for Little Saint, it ain't that serious. And even if it's raining that hard, bro, like, you going to the car.
You just gonna have to get wet.
You just going to the car.
Like, it was outside for Little Saint.
Man, listen, share it. And first of all, me and Tyvus's shoulders is too big. How we both fitting? You still half wet? Like, no. No, we're not gonna do that. Like I just
But
feel like
I said, if they did it, I ain't done with them. But I'm definitely gonna look at y'all like come on now. Like,
but it's up to you, Tyvis, to decline.
Hey, they in the chat like I bet I can't
Oh,
tell
I'm
all
not-
hugged up,
I'm
sharing
not
that
doing it.
umbrella.
Yeah,
You won't. Trust me, y'all won't. I promise you won't. Like,
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Like because
Like,
you know,
no.
you gotta think Earl's hair is long. I can't have an umbrella and his hair is draped on my shoulders. That's wild work. Absolutely not. No,
this is crazy.
absolutely not.
Yeah, this is man, no, bro. No,
Yeah,
no.
Rosie going
No.
crazy.
My locks
Like,
just gonna get wet, bro. It
I
ain't that
feel like-
serious. I was just outside walking my dog with no umbrella, bro. It's okay. It's gonna be all right,
I
man.
ain't never really seen. I've never seen that happen though. Like that's
And
crazy.
and what man keeps an umbrella on deck?
You can keep your hair to yourself.
That's very true too.
What man has an umbrella on deck? Like who
Very
watched
true.
the weather forecast and say, you know what? I'm gonna have me an umbrella just in case when I'm going out. And that's what the dudes. The dude who has the umbrella with all the other dudes is you like, bro, what are we doing here? The little Saint Rain is crazy. It's diabolical. All right. This is I got one more. I just have one more. I had to do 5. I got one more. It's just one. This is a tough one. And it is factual. This is crossing the line. It's crossing the line.
Touching another man's thermostat without permission is an act of whore.
Hey, you listen, if I come in your man cave, Tyvis, and you got it set to a specific temperature, and the first thing I do is start the beeping. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it was a little warm in here, dog. Hey, what you been doing? No, you gotta have an immediate conversation. Did you just turn my climate control?
Well,
You
you
just-
know,
you-
see, this is the problem with me is I'm at times I'm that one friend that go to people's house and go in their refrigerator.
Now, here's the thing. No. Listen,
Hey,
this is
Z
crazy.
Dog 614 said that'll get your ass whooped. I'm right there with him. Hey,
listen,
hey,
I go to people's house
hey,
to
Z,
go
I keep my
take free.
68. Hey, Quan, I don't ever mention my friends by name, right?
Right.
But hey, Quan, bro, listen, like he was over here last week, bro. You bring your ass over my house again, man. 2 things, bro. Don't touch my air or heat. My friends can go on my refrigerator, but
The refrigerator is crazy. See, what you want?
I'm big on washing your hands.
Yeah.
So like, don't go in my refrigerator. Don't touch nothing in my kitchen unless you wash your hands. And bro, come over here. Like, I know we've been friends for over 20 years, but bro, you done lost your damn mind, bro. Don't touch my thermostat no more. And
You
wash
know,
your damn hands
dude-
before you go in my refrigerator.
I don't think people know like that. That costs money.
Yeah.
That costs money. Like I don't do stuff like that. Yeah, I don't do stuff like that. Like
Is that a party?
crazy.
Is that a party? Is that a? I said okay. Like
I ain't
literally,
done with you, but we definitely gonna have a conversation for sure.
like, bro, you really got into my temperature control. Like,
Yeah, don't touch that, man.
it's
But
really
like
it's
seriously
really
though,
diabolical. Honestly.
like the whole going there, like if you real cool with somebody, you know what I'm saying, go help yourself. But I'm for real on that, man. Wash your hands before you touch anything in my kitchen. If there's not a plate, like if I go into a restaurant, the first thing I do is go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Go wash my hands. If I come pull up and I'm sit down to eat, if I touch anything before I touch my food, I'm sanitizing my hands. So just imagine how I am inside my house. Like, don't come inside my house and like that's nasty. Bro.
now, if you what if they pull up and try to cook something? What if they get in your staples? Like they come in and be like, "Hey, what's this ground beef for?"
Oh no, that's
What?
that's
Like you
crazy.
talking about like get on the stove and just start cooking?
Yeah, you just cooking.
You go, then we gonna turn into Martin. You got to get the stepping. Fool.
Yeah, you gotta go.
It's
You
gonna be
gotta
like Jazz off Fresh Prince. What you doing?
Hey, now I will say this. Let's keep it a buck. This list, how accurate was the man law list? Put it in the chat. I need to know.
These questions was crazy. You need to bring us in on this next time we do this for the
No,
public.
this is exactly what we needed to have.
Yeah, this was absolutely crazy.
This be 90. This is a 90% accurate list.
I think
90%.
I think the most diabolical one is the sitting down and
Yeah, like that. Like, and you kept like you
That's
kept
the
trying to
one.
come with different scenarios. Like,
I was just
bruh,
asking.
you got more cadences for that question than Todd Monken got for his quarterbacks.
What are you
I mean, you
talking
threw
about?
so many different hypotheticals at it, trying to get us to change our mind.
But,
it was
bro,
crazy.
but
That,
bro,
that was wild. But like the fact that you calling the city on your page for being a hoarder, I cannot get past that. Like, G, stop making me feel like you would tell on me if you were in a tight spot, bro.
Hey, listen,
I'm telling you, I
do
love
it.
you like a big brother, man.
Do not invite me.
They say
It's
it ain't real until you hurt somebody you love. Stop making me feel like you gonna tell on me, G.
G know a couple of people down in DC doing their thing, bro.
Hey, man, listen, man.
Hey, man, do not put me in that position. Do not make me come into that. I'm like, what? Hold on, what's it? You better close. At least keep me out of the room that you hoarding in. At least keep me out that room. Don't invite me to the whole house. Just say, G. Bush, come to my house. Hunk the horn, and you come out.
If it ever come down to it, and we gotta rob a bank for survival, we keeping G at home.
Oh, don't call me.
Yeah, we keeping G at home.
Do not call me. Don't call me.
We keeping G at home.
I'm a civilian.
You just say you don't know nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
Man, that's how
my
my wife.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's how my wife do when she comes. My wife is beautiful like this.
G, if
don't know no
caught,
English when it comes down to it.
Listen, if you get caught,
hey, Monty, right, man, y'all different than Canton.
Listen, if you get caught, keep your mouth shut, and I got your cut when you come home. I
don't know nothing, bro.
Hey, like Jesus said, if you get jammed up, don't mention my name.
Hey, but you know, G is a lineman though. Since he talking about your way type, is he a lineman? All you gotta do is bring a meal his way. All they know is practice and eat. You know,
man.
I got these cheese.
I know.
If they give me, listen,
I need you to go out like Weebay. I need you to go out like Weebay. Just eat charge.
I am not
charge. You need to go out like Weebay. Right now, you acting like Weebay son.
No,
you acting like Weebay son right now. Like
I will not,
bro. You acting like his son right now, bro.
I will not be sitting there with Chris talking about some. Yeah, bro. Remember nah.
Like, no, bro.
Or another pig sandwich or some tater salad.
Listen,
I know a few more.
I'm trying to tell you.
You get little man too.
What's the janitor? What's his name? You did him by yourself?
Yeah. You get back there, you might find the rest of them. You know, get back in the woods. You might find the rest of what's left of them.
They out of potato salad.
Hey, yeah, G. You gotta stop that, bro. Put the phones down, man. Put the phones down.
Let's get to it, man.
I don't know, like what it was, bro. Listen, you keep your eyes. You ain't see nothing. You ain't hear nothing. You don't know nothing,
bro.
Like, no, we ain't doing that. You call the city, and then they get hit with a fine that they can't even afford to pay. And you to put more stress on their plate than what they already had.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna offer you a stimulus package. I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna offer you some stacks, some racks, real quick. Get this cleaned up. I'm gonna put you in a hotel for a couple of days. If I come back here and this situation is like this, and these neighbors are looking crazy, I got to get you, bro. Got to get you, bro. We're gonna figure. Listen, and Tyvis be like, look, hey, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm a civilian. All they got to do is offer me climate control.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You call the city, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
Hey, you call them people on me? Hey, and by them people, we mean any people.
Hey,
you call them people on me, boy.
Hey, listen. This is Deshaun Bagley. Deshaun Bagley. I want an anonymous.
I'll be disgusted.
I'm gonna tell you that, like we all watch Power, right? That's when I turned on Ghost. When he went and got that burner phone,
that was wild work.
The feds on Tasha, talking about they were selling drugs out the daycare. I say, no, you didn't.
Now,
you didn't go out like that.
If I am in the syndicate and I didn't signed up for my life of crime, then we got to play by the rules. But as long as I'm a civilian, if they call me, listen, don't invite me to that house.
You're a November-born Scorpio. You triggering me right now, man.
Look,
you triggering me right now, man.
Babyface 10 jewels. Dewan Mills, 10 jewels. Marcus 4718 100 jewels.
They said this is Jared Kush calling to make a call.
Yeah, it is. Dewan Mills at 10 jewels, bro. Listen, hey, Carlton Webb, 2 jewels. We appreciate you. I'm Love 108 10 or 6 jewels. We appreciate it. Kevin Shorts. I knew the Browns would start Watson first, but they don't want to start him in front of the home crowd. Do y'all think he will get booed?
Man, I don't care if he gets booed. That's my problem. If he do, he do. If he don't, he don't.
So answer the question. Yes.
So
Okay,
you
and
think
who
so?
cares? Who gives a damn?
Yes.
He gets booed. So what?
So
It's part of the game.
yeah, so
That's
yeah,
not,
I
that's
think he's
it's a
booed.
simple yes or no question. You got too
Yeah,
much
Yeah.
passion.
yes
You
or
got
no.
too much passion about it. Yes, he will get
Yes.
booed.
I'm Love, 6 Jewels. We appreciate you. Anthony Barnes, Mary Kay said that she was told going forward, Deshaun would get most of the reps when they go into the pads. Wow, to work. That's crazy. Well, yeah, I don't think he's gotten the most of the reps. Tyvis, it's going to come down to these games. Believe it or not.
Oh, I said,
I
oh.
just,
he get most of the work all he want. He go out this game and pierce down his leg. It's done.
And guess what's gonna happen? Todd Monken gonna change his mind, and he probably gonna tell us one thing and do another. So it don't matter. It's gonna go out to the games. It's gonna be that simple. Until it's just gonna be that simple.
Patrick Williams says, "Come on, Tyvis. Deshaun threw 7 TDs with no pass rush, with shorts and reds, no pads. Hell, I could throw 7 TDs like that. If he throws some TDs like this in the game, we want to see him against the Bears. Where the Bears at? Rich Wiley, Bull, Jason Lloyd, Dustin Fox does not need to be on the same panel at the same time. Oh, hey, that's up to them. That's up to the. Hey, listen, I don't control the panels. At the same time, all they keep saying is both quarterbacks are bad. That's why Todd Monken hasn't chosen the starter instead of good play. Hey, I don't create the talking points for other hosts. I can only just do what I do. Hey, hey, that's their prerogative.
And you don't do the schedule.
We don't do scheduling. We don't do that. Eric Anderson, 10 Jewels. Thank you so much. Workman need not be ashamed. Shedeur will come out to a roaring crowd for the second game. He needs to be the dog that he know he is. We don't have to be a cult about it. I don't like the word cult. Cult is such a very strong and derogatory term. Some people will say. I would say very supportive, loyal listeners and fans.
He definitely gonna have a roar from the crowd for sure.
Oh, he throw that touchdown. Listen,
man, he ain't got to throw the touchdown. All he gonna do is run out the tunnel, man. Shedeur Sanders is a polarizing young man. Kids love him.
Kids
older people love him.
Yeah.
Like, he's a good dude. Like, he's a polarizing young dude. Like, people love that dude. And of course, people are gonna cheer for him. It's gonna be crazy.
I mean, I question when they announce him, or does he do wrist up when he come out there?
He better.
I ain't gonna lie, they do that smoking. He's stopping the smoke.
Hey, Quincy
like
Williams asked him today if he could come out to a song. He was like, perfect timing. He was like, hopefully you will come out the perfect timing too.
Hey, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit different.
Man, he should come out with the wrist up. You know what I'm saying? Like, dust the cleats off one at a time.
Hey, you know, they come through that smoke. He come through.
And just run out the tunnel. They gonna go crazy.
That joint. It's like listen, this is WWE. Like, everybody has a signature. That's why I told people, I said, Deshaun Watson, you better dust that bow and arrow off. Like, you get 3 extra credit points when you do your finish move, bro. And you haven't done it in years. So it's a clean cheat code. Monkey staff told
your link just came through.
It did.
Just came through. 2 of them. I got 2 emails from you.
See, the powers that be, man. You know what I'm saying? They be watching. Monkey's staff told him to change the reps. Interceptions don't count. And Dylan Gabriel getting reps is not about what nephew could do. It's about when they play him. He shouldn't be close to the 8-year vet if they're competing. Well, we're going to get a chance to see it now, aren't we? Hey, do you guys think that is Shedeur going to play in the second half?
I think so.
Or Todd Monken said he is, but Todd Monken also might change his mind. He said whoever don't get to start going to play in the third quarter. That's what he said.
Okay, now listen. If they trot Dylan out there, oh goodness,
oh man,
oh Lord. See, I shouldn't even said that.
Hey, no, I ain't even joking. I'm telling you now. If something like that happened, bro, I'm calling off on Monday. I'm making a choice to protect my personal peace.
That's gonna go like do not do that. Don't do that.
I'm doing it.
Don't do that under no circumstances.
I'm doing it.
With all due respect, we're not asking for arbiter. We're asking for pushback when blatant lies are being told. You can't hijack the show, but false narratives shouldn't go unchecked. So let me answer that. I get that. And I get there's a lot of times where, we talk about these certain things is a lot of times more people that are watching with an added interest have a more added interest and an invested interest on parsing every single word. For people that are on the panel, the thing that you got to realize is, and I'm going to give you insight, when we talking in these conversations and it's on TV, you got about, I guess, 3 to 5 minutes to get to what you're going to get to before we go into something else. A lot of times it's not about you not pushing back on somebody what somebody's saying. It's the fact that you have something you want to say and to articulate. And the time that you spend, if one person says something that you think is a false narrative, another person says something on the panel that you feel is a false narrative, you using your time to debunk what they're saying instead of putting out what you already prepared for. So you're fighting narratives, and then at the end of the day, you say something, they come back, and they talk again, and now they've dominated the conversation for 5 to 7 minutes when you went into it thinking that you wanted to articulate something to the audience. That's why sometimes it's better. You're like, okay, whatever. We know that's a false narrative, especially if you've already debunked it in real time. You can argue over that. We all know that. But sometimes you're in it to articulate what you want to say. And debunking narratives is not very interesting, or it does not put your message out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
They just want. I get it. I mean, I understand wholeheartedly what you're saying.
Yeah, like you know, sometimes you got to just say what you feel like, and then if they don't like it on their side, talk to them.
I mean, there's times to where I've been on a panel and I've pushed back, but it was in context of the conversation, or it was whatever the case may be. A lot of times these things happen, and none of us are on the panel to begin with.
That's great.
And so, like, when it comes to this, I feel where G is coming from. Am I supposed to waste my 7 minutes debunking what he say, or am I going to use the 7 minutes to try to articulate my own point and my own thoughts and whatever the case may be? And so for me, it's like I look at it like this is time for me to get my money off.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And like when it comes down to if I want to debunk something, that's how I do it. Well, this is this, that is that. But I also understand, like, fans want to be pleased, you know what I'm saying? But people pleasing is a real thing. And I just feel like they want us to control what everybody else say. And every time somebody say something that's absolutely sideways, they think like we supposed to be on the front line checking somebody else for everything they do. And I just I choose my peace. I choose to operate like that. But one thing that frustrates me is I keep it real with people that watch our show all the time. And I tell people all the time, control what content you consume. Gee, how many times have I said that on our show?
Facts.
Control what content you consume. Y'all make the conscious choice to watch UCSS when we not on there. Y'all make the conscious choice to read articles from Mary Kay.
That's a very
Y'all make the
good point.
conscious choice to watch to read stuff from Tony Grossi. You have the ability to control as much of this that you want to control. Nobody is forcing you to consume these people's content or turn on that show when you see somebody that you don't like. Like if you triggered that much, if you frustrated that much, turn it off. Wait for G Bush to come on his show. Turn on somebody else who might be speaking it the way that you feel like it should be taught. But like, I'm not going to constantly take my energy when in real life, I fight real life battles and I try to protect that just because somebody says something that somebody else don't like. I got real life stuff that I worry about and deal with. I'd rather put that energy towards that. And that's just me being honest.
That is, I love what you said, because we all have a responsibility to bear. And sometimes it's about choosing what you consume. If I know for a fact that I knew for a fact when the whole snaps and reps things happen, I said, oh, they're about to get crazy on the internet. So my thing is, I'm not about to be on Twitter on the internet. Listen,
but it ain't no switch up from me though. Like literally, G, every time I've been on your show, even before we started the final cut, I've always said the same thing. Protect your peace, protect your energy, control what content you consume. And yet we still get people saying, well, this person said that. Y'all should say this, that, and the third. Like half the time, like some of the stuff people said, like I don't even be knowing about it. When I clock out, bro, I'm not on social media. I can care less about any of this stuff that's going on. I'm literally like trying to focus on and think about other stuff. I don't care half the time. And sometimes, dude, I get so drained behind certain parts of this conversation that I dismiss all of it. All of it.
Listen,
like,
that's
just
a
keeping
real.
it real. Like, I ain't got time for this all the time, bro.
It's a real part of the conversation, and I think that we have to take responsibility for the things that we consume. If you know a person is doing that, you have a choice. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. Did I read this?
No.
Casey M5415. I hear what you're saying, Earl, but didn't they baby Watson by letting him throw 10-yard line with no pass rush to pad his practice stats? Here's the thing. I don't think when you talk about, and maybe Tyvis, you can get to this, certain parts of practices are already scripted where there's no pads. It is what it is. Everything isn't going to be padded practice. Everything is not going to be competitive drills. Sometimes they're going to have pads off. So at the end of the day, you just have to go out and perform what the coach is asking you to do. And if you throw touchdown passes, it is what it is. The thing is, I think the framing of the tracker puts it in a perspective where everything is a completely competitive 1 versus 1 apples comparison.
Isn't the tracker just 7 on? And isn't that just 7 on 7 in team period?
Bro, I don't know. They be adding stuff and taking, like, it don't even be all the throws, bro. That's why it's crazy to be paying attention to it.
That's the one thing that I hope, like, once they name the starter, like, I hope it's Shedeur, so that we can, like, he have a good season and we can be done with the tracker, because I'm done with it, quite honestly. Yeah. I told y'all why. And it's so funny that, like, I watch these clips and I'll be like, that's exactly why.
Mick Purnell, if Deshaun Watson is quarterback 1 for game 1, I will not boo because he represents my town. True Browns fans. I like the fact that's a dope way of thinking about it. Again, because you want somebody to start does not mean you have to boo somebody. And I've never believed in. What'd you say?
Did you see my tweet earlier? I said the one thing about Browns fans is we don't give a damn who the coach is, quarterback is, edge rusher is, etc. We are so thirsty to be consistent, a consistent winning team, that at this point we legit don't give a damn who it is or how it looks. Does it make us a consistent winner or no? Browns fans, no matter how much we love individual players, we keep it about the colors first. We've seen so many players and coaches come and go. We just no longer give a damn. The truth is, every dog in the race is ours. All 53 of them. We legit just want to win. That's it. We just want to win.
Miss Bell says DG's reps for what? Quarterback 2, and if so, who's going to be quarterback 3? He can't see over the line, and that's what we're still doing. Do they know he's not going to grow? I don't think Dylan Gabriel is going to be that whole conversation about him starting doing stuff. Yeah, that ain't it. That's not it.
Hey, shout out to DB Dog 21, man. He's been a great supporter here and on UCSS. I made sure I read all his super chats when I'm in that lead booth chair. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he say. He always supporting us. So
check your email. Shout out to him. Me being a member for 10 months. Me and my wife want to gift you Queen Rosie Pearl and Tyvis some merch from our clothing brand. Just need all y'all's hoodie size. I will have, actually, Rosie might have already. Yeah, she'll reach out to you right after this show is over.
Oh my
Curtis Murray. Time to get out of our feelings and get into some Browns football. # New Cleveland, # 2 Legendary. Oh, that's what it's about. The energy, it's time to get going. Cecily Sutton, if Judy doesn't perform well in the first few games, do you think they'll still bench him with his contract? Oh, they may not cut him, but he might not be getting touches.
The thing about him is, this is a new coaching staff. They don't owe him nothing
at all.
They didn't sign him, so
at all. So Leo King Jones, it's time, fellas. When the lights come on, that's when Shedeur shines. Tyvis, you've been saying that. You've been saying that he's a better.
I think he's a better gamer. I really do.
Sarita Allen, in the words of Boog, lipo. I didn't even see that one, but.
Shout out to Boog, man. He was cooking on social media the other day, making a lot of great points. He just retweeted what I said about Cecil, because I can relate to him. Like, you know, we made a reference to The Wire earlier, and Boog put out there, like, I am biased. You know, I want Shedeur Sanders to outperform everybody. I want everybody else to go out there and suck. He said the only thing I don't want is somebody to get injured. I never wish harm or injury on nobody. But when they out there practicing, when this, that, and the third, I want my dog to be out there and be the only one cooking, the only one doing something. And I can relate to that. I have a friend that played in the NFL. And no matter what team Cecil played for, I was a Jags fan, I was a Texans fan, I was a Bucks fan. I don't care who else was in that wide receiver room. I wanted Cecil to cook more than any other wide receiver that was on this team.
If that's like somebody been like, look, I'm gonna just keep it real. That's like, this is the way it's supposed to be. If somebody was like, hey, you about to listen to any radio from Columbus? Absolutely not. For what? Only if Tyvus is on. I'm not listening. I'm not consuming no content from Columbus. There's no 614. I don't know, but I don't. That's not what it is. But I'm gonna consume that content though, because that's my dude. Like, everybody is entitled to that. Like, guess what? Deshaun got people that's gonna throw the fours up. So my thing is, but you gotta respect that. That's his people's. Like, that's part of the game. Let's see this. The competition is Shedeur against Deshaun. Can we first make a decision on the quarterback internally, the back and that person for the season, the ups and downs, second year going to have? Actually, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I told y'all earlier. Let me just tell y'all, I want to condition you guys. If Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback, it'll be on to the next gauntlet. There are some people that is never going to let the next shoe drop. Do you think because he beats Deshaun Watson out, the conversation will be like, well, he should have.
No.
It's Deshaun Watson. He was washed. And then it'll be, how many yards did he throw for? And if you do throw for a lot of yards, it'll be like, well, how many wins did you get? And if you get wins and yards, they'll say, well, listen, is he good enough to pass over generational quarterbacks? So they're going to come triggering y'all. For the
and then no matter how that turned out, then next year it's going to be, can Shedeur Sanders do it again?
There it is.
And then if he does it again, then it's going to be, well,
is he worth the money?
Is he worth the money now, right? And you just see like this narrative is going to be there. And it don't just happen here in Cleveland. It happens across the NFL with a lot of different quarterbacks. Like we started the show talking about Jalen Hurts. They saying Jalen Hurts got the most approved of any player in the NFL. And Jalen Hurts the won the Super Bowl. He's led his team to two.
Think about these folks.
Like,
about it. The
like
man
that's crazy to me. He got the most to prove.
No, he ain't got the most to prove, but he got a lot to prove.
Tyvus, we ain't sniffed a Super Bowl. We ain't seen one. Ain't no man living, I don't care where they at or in the grave, has seen the Browns colors on Super Bowl Sunday.
That's a fact.
If I see somebody that get to the Super Bowl, I'm like, okay, well, listen, I can't even hate. Guess what? If Shedeur Sanders got to the Super Bowl, there would be 35% of the population that still say he's overrated.
Well, yeah.
And that's wild, right? But you got to deal with it. It's part of it. It's what they're gonna do. I'm telling you that right now.
That's facts.
I'm telling you that right now.
I can't even deny that. That's
Think about Baker, right? In Cleveland, we still talk about Baker, and I'm gonna say Jason, for example, right? Jason still don't think Baker good. It's like no matter what Baker do, how far he done came, it ain't good enough.
It ain't. He not rocking. He's not gonna rock with
it. It don't matter for some people, man. They gonna follow.
It don't matter. And so I want y'all to understand and not be triggered because it's coming. They're never going to they're not gonna do it. E. Chandler, Browns media trash. Don't get why the Browns media talk such a disdain for the sport. Browns reporters, YouTube podcasters, terrible rage baiting narratives. Shout out to the Barbershop Dog Podcast, Auntie Faye. We appreciate you. Salute to you guys, man. But that's part of what the ecosystem is. You gotta trust, and you gotta actually do a good job as a consumer. We gotta speed this up. Killer Tofu. I like that name. 10 Jules. Thank you so much. Mick Purnell, believe what you see on the gridiron, not the media. I like that. Extra point, DK. Tyvus, I'm starting to think you know who some of Jason's sources are. End of the day, the cream will rise to the top. Everybody gets to take the test. By the way, Tyvus works for the Browns. If you do, that be the thing. Let me just say this. Nobody, despite what you heard, all three of us, Earl is got access with the Cavs. He's there all the time in the games. Tyvus works for the Browns radio network, the Big Ten network. You already know what G. Bush do, Bleacher, all kind of good stuff. There's nobody who can say, we're higher credentials sourced out than you guys. No, that is a narrative. We just let our work speak. And we stand on what we believe. But in terms of like, I just seen Tyvis talk to Gibbs for like a whole 45 minutes. I work for Gibbs first. He's like, I ain't trying to hear you. I'm talking to Tyvis.
And that was the first time I had met Gibbs in a person. What's crazy is with me doing Browns Radio Weekend, I've communicated with Gibbs on several different times. So he knew who I was by name.
Yeah.
I knew who he was. I had never met him before. I want to meet Bo Bishop too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tyvis,
Bo ain't gonna be there on Saturdays.
Tyvis be knowing what's up. He be knowing, but don't let nobody fool you. Tell us like we don't mean we be around. Lindsay, wait, I hear you, Earl. I've been thinking Coach Monken extended training camp without a set quarterback one to develop the quarterbacks in the team. Maybe Watson earlier in the media would have pushed to Shedeur. Hey, he the coach. He gonna get to do what he wants to.
That's exactly what if they do name Deshaun, that's gonna be the next thing. Will the Browns trade Shedeur Sanders?
Oh, yeah, that's coming too.
That definitely would be the thing.
Tanya, thank you so much for the 30 joules. KCM 5415. Wide receiver doing wide receiver 4 thing. That's crazy. Real dude. Workman need not to be ashamed. Shedeur will start at home. He will end the competition. If he cooks and he goes crazy, do you think that's enough to end the competition? If he at home,
if Shedeur cooks at home, would that end the competition?
Yeah,
it depends on what it looks like. If he's gonna play in Chicago, I want to see what that look like too, though.
Yeah, you can't just like narrow it down to the home game and him cooking. Like it's a lot of.
But you also got to remember that week is also very important because they got the joint practice as well.
Yeah,
so that might give him a lead going into the joint practice. Now if he go out there as QB1 when it's joint practice time, that might be an indicator that what he did during the games is working in his favor. But if Deshaun Watson goes out there as QB1 during joint practice game time, it can be an indicator the same thing for him. So it won't just be if Shedeur cooks. It's a lot of nuance before we get to that second game of the preseason.
All right. Sarita Allen, Jerry Jeudy dropped 3 passes. It's almost looked like he was doing it on purpose. Trust me, I don't think he's doing it on purpose.
He better not.
The NFL stands for not for long. Bev Skid, 440 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Bo Wayne me, 250 joules. Thank you. Elgin Clemens, thank you for the 200 joules. The Disciple, the Seahawks promoted Russell Wilson over their big quarterback free agent signing of the time, Matt Flynn. Can we stop bringing up the Deshaun Watson contract? I think the Deshaun Watson contract is overplayed. Jimmy Haslam owns more money than he knows what to do with it. He owns 6 teams. He is not worried about 250. 250 is like a couple stacks to regular people.
He probably like 250. When I do that?
Yeah. Like
5 years ago? Y'all talking about something I did 5 years ago?
Well, that's in the sock drawer. If that's the case, I take a couple more dollars on the radio,
Hey,
listen. Look, when we was over there talking to DeJuan Jones, I thought he was going to come up and offer us all jobs. Like, y'all want some money?
He did.
And he came over there pumping fist like, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing? That was the perfect time to say, hey, Jimmy, man, I need some more money, man.
I'm on record saying it at least.
Here's the thing. If you just said, I'm wondering what he would say. Shaq used to have this thing where Shaq used to say, somebody was like, hey, I be asking people ask me for money, and then I ask them how much would they want. And he's like, I'll give them how much they want. And they said, what's the most? He's like, I'm only gonna give him 10. 10,000 is the most I'm gonna give him. Would it be a party foul if you just pulled up? Because Jimmy Haslam not a real person, really. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's not a real person. It's like the Wizard of Oz. So I don't even think he hold it against you. He might be like, you know what? I like your heart. Hey, cash him out.
I like your heart.
I like your heart. Cash him out.
They always say that if you don't ask, the answer is always
no. Tyvis, so you might want to ask.
Hey,
might want to get that bag.
That's crazy. All I want is $300 more. That's it. Just $300 more.
I'd be your agent. You shooting too low. Miss Bell says, I said nephew needed a side eye on Judy.
Hey, hold up. I have to read this one. I want to read something in the comments.
Okay.
It caught my attention.
All right, Judy, and I kept being told, okay, thank you, Earl. He catches well from Deshaun. Nephew can't trust him in the game.
I don't think he catches well from nobody.
No.
He don't catch well from nobody, Miss Bell.
We've downgraded him. He's turned on Deshaun. He's turned the ball hitting him in the.
He ain't turned on nobody.
The ball hitting him like this. Right in the face.
I don't know what happened to that dude.
So Sprout 216 wanted our attention. He got mine. So he's in the chat. He's saying, why they don't be saying all this when they on UCSS? Them coworkers need to hear this. Somebody replied to him. Let me find this reply before I say what I got to say. Somebody was like, I didn't say they need to be rude. Just tell them that they have a bias in the shows. Then somebody says exactly. MF is always think you got to be emotional or disrespectful to call MF is on a BS. They call G Bush out a liar to his face all the time. Let me bring all y'all to the front table. Y'all have no idea what conversations that we have off the record. I ain't never let somebody sit there on UCSS disrespect me and not say anything about it. There's been plenty of conversations held before those cameras come on, sometimes after shows, etc. If I have an issue with anybody or what anybody have to say, I let them know what it is. And how, so don't ever think that I'm sitting here and just afraid to speak my mind, or I'm only on this platform letting people know exactly what I feel. The majority of the time, us three is not even on UCSS together. So like when y'all come in here with these comments about what we ain't saying and what we ain't doing, you need to vet the situation a little bit more and ask more questions, because you ain't got a clue what's going on with those cameras is off. And that's just keeping it a buck with you. I'm not the type of person, and they both know this. I done went at my boss before. Have I not? Because of how you talk to me.
Yeah.
Have I not?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't play those type of games. So don't think that go on this way. I don't play like that. And that's in real life.
I always say, by the way, I got a resume. There's people that clip up G Bush clips all the time, and they put people's face on the thumbnail and be like, G Bush absolutely eviscerated. G Bush actually goes crazy. G Bush actually does 10 backflips. You know what it is. At the end of the day, people just want you to say what you want them to say.
Did 10 backflips in his life.
Yeah, you're right. If I ever did a backflip or had abs, you be out of here. Everybody's gone. Hey, Lindsay Away, Earl, thank you. They just signed another tight end this afternoon.
Good.
Lindsay Away is on the wire.
Good. Thank you. Shout out to the Browns for going to get another pass catching tight end, because the one that they drafted ain't available.
Aaron Collins, 440 joules. Neil Gray said, excited for the Browns to get some real action on Saturday. We appreciate it. Yeah, we this was season start. Nah, that's nasty as hell. Friendship over. I think she's talking about. Now we to the part of the conversation about what the best part of the show was, them hoarders. The real Night King. What's goody, y'all? I wanted to ask, what's one thing the Browns offense that you think fans are overlooking? We kind of overlooking, I would say, the run game is still up in the air. I mean, it's a huge part. I can't even really tell you. Like,
that's really gonna make it's really gonna make or break the season. If they can run the ball this season, like, to me, like we'll be much better than people anticipate. If we can't run that ball,
I think we will, man. Like we still in training camp, man. We got some stuff.
It's gonna take some time.
Like a part of me, but I'm an optimist by nature. A part of me believes like he's overloading them on purpose, so that by the time we get to the season, all the stuff we talking about now, man. If Quinshawn can run through that offensive line that was here last year, we'll be able to run the football. We'll be all right.
Tanya, 30 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. The Gary Noir, 10 joules. We appreciate you. Let's go. Miss Bell says, why are you walking in someone and know that they're doing? I've been married 28 years and we don't see each other on the toilet for why? That is a big thing. Like, that is crazy. We don't be.
Miss Bell said, I got boundaries.
Listen, Miss
Bell
said,
I got boundaries.
Miss Bell came up in an era where that wasn't even there's separation of church and state like that. Then she ain't gonna play around like that. Like, that's crazy. You're right. Deja says, okay, now it's great to hear you all discuss the situation with each other. 10 joules, the kid 86, we appreciate you, man. The kid 86, 10 joules, thank you so much. I appreciate you. What is this? This is K. Schuler. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate you. David Walker. On a lighter note, my wife got her shirt today. Y'all keeping it real. We all love you, G. But you can't do the umbrella sharing or changing my temperature. You right? Absolutely not.
Shout out to David Walker, man. He get it.
Akeem Norwood. Since y'all brought up hoarding, let's be petty. Which members? Listen here. You try. Which members of the Ultimate Cleveland Show are the least likely to accept the invitation to their house for dinner? Actually, to be truthful, every member of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show had been to my house.
That's
every
cap.
Except for Tyvis. But that's gonna change on the 20th.
Hey, what's crazy is, like,
every member.
I've been invited to other places. The only person's house I've been to is G.
That's
Like
crazy.
I turned down the invite to J House. I didn't go to anything that Jason had going on.
Are you going with your daughter to drop her off in college?
Yeah, I'm
Pull
pulling up on you. I'm pulling up on you. Yeah, I'm pulling up on you. Yeah, I'm off work on the 22nd. So if y'all don't, hey, so for those who be triggered, I'm not on 92.3 The Fan. So don't come telling me with Spencer German and whoever else there with him.
Right.
I'm going to Columbus. I'm dropping my daughter off. I'm going to kick it with Type.
Wait,
Man.
on the 22nd, don't the Browns play that day?
Yeah.
I done
I'll be
been
in Cleveland. Dang it.
you know, this is crazy. So I done been to all of their houses multiple times. Now
No,
I
I ain't
haven't
never like I've always said no. Like I'm different. I keep telling I'm different. Like,
but Earl is kind of antisocial. He not really
I'm
like
different. Like I'm not
Earl's
doing all of
not.
that.
He don't do a lot of hugs and daps and joint like Earl. Listen, Earl. I don't know Earl all this time. Earl not just gonna pull up in my house. He just not like he may do, but he just antisocial low key. Like he's not gonna do that. So I've been to their house. I done been to Jay's house multiple times, all the time. I done hung out with his golden retrievers. My whole family, and you know how I do. If you invite me, I'm bringing my whole family.
I ain't been to nobody's house because I live in Columbus and they all live in Cleveland. Bang.
Now,
What?
like
That's
the
gonna change.
invites has been there, but like, and this is like we got great working relationships. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say great. We got good working relationships, but that's where it's at. There, that don't mean whatever, but all that, nah. And I'm like real weary about traveling to certain suburbs anyway.
But
Like,
Earl is
so
bro, if you
I
think-
just don't. You
Bro.
know, I'm cool, man.
Earl is definitely he's
cool.
weird a little bit,
But me
bro.
and
I'm just
G,
be honest with you.
I ain't weird, man. I'm
He's
just
a little
myself,
strange.
bro. Like y'all know how I am, man.
You
I be myself. Me and G cool. We got personal relationships, so like I can pull up at G house, but
But
I ain't
he
doing all
not
that.
He's one of them people. He ain't gonna be driving at night in certain neighborhoods. Like no,
like none of that.
El
none of
Boogie.
that.
And I'm dead serious though too. El Boogie 30 it's no cap. The extra point, DK. How y'all feel about somebody washing their hands in your kitchen sink and taking your shoes off when they come over?
Definitely take your shoes off at the door. That's definitely happened. If you wash your hands in the kitchen sink, I ain't got an issue with that. I ain't got a problem with that.
I don't really have like, because I'm like, it's just me and my wife. Like I got kid rules. I really don't have no rules. Like I let my little niece come over and do all kind of crazy stuff. And her mom and dad be like, I'm trying to break her that. Why you letting her jump up? I said, but she just jumping. It's a good bed in there.
You
She
doing your
jumping.
job as an uncle though.
I'm doing my
You
so
doing your
I
job as an
don't
uncle.
yeah, I
Rose
don't
doing
have
her job as an auntie.
yeah,
like-
I don't have no rules, but Rosie got all kind of them. She got feng shui rules. She got a prosperity plate she be putting out. I'm still trying to figure out if that's biblical. I'm trying. I might have to. We just going. I don't know how I feel about the prosperity plate. Halim Yusuf, serious question. By the way, Halim actually.
Hey,
does
shout out to
take-
Halim, man. Halim, like I done met Halim in person. That's a good dude.
And by
He
the
don't
way,
always agree with me. He don't always agree with all of us. That's a solid dude, bro.
and he actually, and I'm not gonna keep telling people who've been in my house because I don't want people. Everybody can't show up, but
Halim been there though.
What's
he
the dude?
definitely takes his shoes off.
Side note, what's the jerk chicken dude name again?
Oh, listen, Omar.
That's
listen,
it, Omar.
Omar, listen, if you watching, we got a blog coming up where
The
we're
jerk
gonna
chicken
do.
dude.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
a
can he
blog
come
coming
for
up.
our interview next week?
Hey,
Oh God! Oh God!
Hey, can he come for? Hey, we got a special. Hey, we got a special.
hey, yo, listen. Shout out.
Oh God!
Hey, listen. I'm telling you. I told him, I said, listen, if you need, I might have a stimulus. I believe in that man's food so much. I might actually, and I don't put no money in nobody's business, but that man's jerk chicken is on a different level.
Man,
Boy, Uncle Kai, 100 jewels, man. Kwame and Tab, 440 jewels. We appreciate you. Sarita Allen, Earl is the true Scorpio. I ain't saying Nathan.
I ain't saying nothing. Not a damn thing.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Got the medium labs. The bottom line is Shedeur needs to start the season in order to properly be evaluated as a true NFL quarterback. If he doesn't, he's being set up to fail. Cleaning up Deshaun's possible failure, not the answer for Shedeur. I will say this. If Shedeur will probably come out of it like this. And I listen, if you're not the quarterback, there's the two things that could happen. If they don't name him the quarterback, people are gonna rush. They're about to trade him. That's corny and whack. Two, if he's not the quarterback, people may think the sky is falling. At the end of the day, again, when you get your opportunity, go cook. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can do as a football player. A. Marie, 30 Jules. We appreciate you. Let's get it. We almost there. Extra point DK. They're going to cheer for 2 in Chicago too. Watch. Oh well, he's very popular. I feel that. David Walker, G calling popos unless you give him a grown man meal. Man, listen, nah, I need to. I'm not going to be in witness protection. I want my own wing. I want climate control in jail, and I want.
How about no? I'm not calling nobody. How about that part, G?
If you can guarantee me the same privileges Avon had when he was getting the KFC, and I want the KFC in jail, and we can do some things. Mid Arbiter, type it too fast. We appreciate you, Jab 9237. It's all love. It's all love. I see what you're saying. Sandra Speak. 2 Jules, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Sandra Speaks again. 10 Jules, thank you so much. Always J Twist, Todd Stefanski. Y'all petty. Y'all petty.
You started it.
Blue Man Rules, 67 Jules. Y'all crazy, bro.
Oh, that's you. You started it.
You
know what? You came with the thumbnail. You started it.
Hey man, listen. I just gave them what they was already saying in the streets.
Great thumbnail, by the way. You did hella views on it.
Hey, listen. Scooter P 39, 10 Jewels. Done none. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. Thank you for celebrating. Listen, my man Stunner. That's what
the number 71. One stunner. The number one stunner 71.
There you go.
I know how to read Ebonics.
Celebrating 50. I need Earl as my translator. What is that? What is that, Earl?
What was he about to say?
I said, nah, we're not going to get into that one.
Did you see G face? He was like, forget it.
I'm like, Earl, yeah. That's I like that song.
Hey.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Never mind.
Never mind. DeJuan Jones 71. Yo, celebrating your 50K subscribe. Thank you so much. We got 50K in the building. And by the way, man, we the only platform. See, we don't block nobody. Ain't no blocks. Everybody in the chat, and we responded. You can't listen. This the streets. We don't block nobody. Everybody get to get their money off and have a conversation. We love to talk. Tremaine Johnson. Tremaine. It's Tremaine. It's Tremaine.
Tremaine.
I was doing so good.
I got a cousin named Tremaine. That's how you spell his name. Tremaine.
Trey Songz. Trey Songz 8490. What's up, man?
No, don't call that grown man Trey Songz. How you gonna call man? Where's G? Hey,
you got a line tonight.
G, you been out of pocket. Hold on. I gotta get my G tracker.
Okay.
G, you been out of line 6 times this episode. That's 6 times this episode.
I thought it was
the worst is still the city thing. That one.
Hey man, listen. Hey man, listen. Your fencing code was down, Tyvis. Your fencing code.
Hey, we gotta hurry up, man. The WNBA game about to come on.
All right, hurry up. Tremaine, Tyvis never corrects Jason, and at this point, I can't trust him anymore. Stop trying to be friends and be objective. Tremaine,
why would I be? Why? Just because him and I don't see the same way. Why do I like?
That's not Tyvis's place. He's not the principal. If Tremaine, my question is this.
Do you know what I'm doing? I'm getting Jason to truly put himself out there so you can see exactly what it is. Like that's what it is. I'm not about to go against it. We don't see the same when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. And
hey, this got something to do with this. Shout out, I think it's Rashida in the chat said you ain't blocking people, but you calling the police and you calling the city. G.
Hey, listen. Well,
listen, you ain't gonna block nobody on the channel, but you'll call the folks on us.
But this is just words, bro. Okay. You got things piling up.
Okay, this is crazy. this is crazy.
Hey, by the way, hey, listen. Actually, here's the thing. Everybody is public. If you don't like, here's the thing you can do. Instead of waiting on Tyvis to say something, you can go directly to Jason Lloyd or the comment section and voice your opinion about what you didn't like. See how that works? The extra point DK. I think y'all lost track of the fact that a lot of us aren't a homegrown Browns fans. It's hard just to root for them. That's facts. I told Earl that just yesterday. Remember we said that?
Yeah.
I said the same way you feel about supporting the Browns and you supporting them is the same way they said, I didn't come in as a Browns fan. I support Shedeur Sanders. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. I'm only over here because of them.
Yeah,
I said, well, that's their people.
But you know what,
You're
though?
right.
I understand that.
That's true.
Like, and I've always understand that from the beginning, and that's why I like what Bug said. Like, they got a horse in the race. They are biased. I wouldn't be here if Shedeur Sanders wasn't here, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that mentality or that mindset. They let it be known. Shedeur Sanders should be the starting quarterback. They not on the type of time Earl on.
Nope.
They can care less about my Cleveland roots and me being a diehard Browns fan and how many players I've seen and coaches. They like, yeah, Pearl, I hear you. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I'm here for 12, turned into 2. I'm trying to see 2 start. All that bull job you talking, I hear you, but I don't roll like that. And I totally understand that. And that's why, like, I make sure, like, the messaging is clear. When I'm talking to everybody, I'm talking to everybody. If I'm just talking to, lifelong Browns fans, I'm talking to them. But, like, even I didn't have some riff-raffs with the Shedeur fans, but I ain't like most people in the media who saying, I don't want to deal with his fan base or this, that, and the third. These people ain't did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? They shoot their opinion, and sometimes their opinion ain't the coziest opinion. I'm going to shoot right back at them. But for the most part, we have like casual conversations. They people here cheering for their team. That's just like when I pull up on another team with my favorite player there or somebody that I cheer for. I'm like in y'all house cheering for that team too. I got no problem with his fan base. I get irritated when people feel like the Browns or whomever else won't want to deal with Shedeur because of his fans or media members who can't wait till this is over because they can't handle getting beat up online by his fans. Like that come with this game. I said something most of his fans didn't like last week and they was online talking about me. It is what it is, man. Like I'm not going to sit up here and now all of a sudden act like they the worst people in the world just because they didn't like something I didn't like and they told me about it. Like it's okay. It's cool. We get past it. Tomorrow's a new day.
We'll be
but
right back.
Like people just be tripping over stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, in my opinion.
Skinny Mini 1130 100 joules. Kevin Shorts, Josh Allen, Lamar have the most to prove. Yeah. I guess. Stan, somebody gonna help me with this. Stan rocked in the cradle of the deep.
That's it.
There it is. I got it.
Check you out, man.
See what the Lord has done this far. He will complete his purpose. See, I got that one. Thank you so much, Stan. We appreciate you. E. Chandler. I agree, Tyvis. I got to see what the real with Boston and the deep. Man, hey, bro, what are you doing? The slander, Denzel Boston, aka Mike Evans Jr. Let's roll.
Hey,
Jay Aura.
I got a question.
I hope so. I
got a question because look, like let's let the fans back in behind the scenes. I know we got to go. Every time we have practice and I see what 12 at, I'll be looking at Tyvis. If he on 21, I'm looking. I was having a conversation with my brother because we always do player comps. So, like Denzel Boston is a big body wide receiver, right? Mm-hmm. That's his prototype, and we always compare him to like Mike Evans, but like Mike Evans ain't the only big body wide receiver. We compare light-skinned receivers to light-skinned receivers. We always compare dark-skinned receivers to dark-skinned receivers.
That is right.
Like white quarterbacks to white quarterbacks, black quarterbacks to black quarterbacks. Like when Carson Schwarzenegger got here, the first comp we said was Luke Kuechly. He might be Patrick Willis for all we know.
You might listen, my boy. Listen, the next guy comparison is Drake London.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why Drake, he got to be repaired? Why? So ain't no dark skinned wide receiver that's a big body wide receiver that Denzel Boston play like. Really? Really? The stereotypes and the prejudice be wild, boy.
Is he better than Drake London? Man. Is he better than Drake London?
Is he better than Drake? No, man, Drake London.
Denzel Boston?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
I haven't seen it yet. What's wrong with you? This man ain't even played the game.
That's 8. Hey, that's 8.
Man,
my brother
walk off the set.
Now he's up to 8 now. He up to 8
now. I wanted to see.
Why would you ask me a question like this? This man ain't even played in the game.
See, that's what they want you to do when Jason say something. That's the let's
Hey,
see.
he got your ass, Ty.
Got you.
He got you. He got you.
You know what?
He got you. He said the interview you just had.
No,
with me.
you know what? No, you know
That was
why?
cool.
Hold on. You
That
know
was
why?
cool.
No, wait a minute. You know why I don't go because I be on like I do my hit sections and I do it with
Hey.
Bull, Dustin, and Jay.
Clean it up.
Jason. The
got
reason that I don't go back and forth with them is because they are stubborn. They're not switching their minds. No matter what you say, no matter what you say is facts, you can show them the facts, all that. They're not going to change their mind. So I'm not about to sit there and go back and forth with somebody that's not going to change their mind. Again, I got my opinion. They got their opinion. It is what it is.
I came back. I was down 6. Listen, that was a 3.
No, you
That
still
was a 3.
down.
I'm
Shut
down.
up. You still down.
Hey, extra point DK said G done called the police.
Sarita Allen, I believe you, Earl, Scorpio brother. We appreciate you. The disciple man, Shedeur would look good in that start. Hey, stop playing. We're not trading him. See Jet of music. I got that one. 440 joules, right? Mm-hmm. Life is beautiful and great. Anybody else waiting on the game breakdowns? I am. Well, the first one, Tyvus, when it's Tuesday after the Bears game, and we got Deshaun Watson ready to go. So Watson will be up first. So make sure y'all pulling up. Now, don't you tell them that they've been playing good. If he played good, you're gonna say he played good. Miss Bell says Tyvus got UCSS to get together today. It was fun. Yep. Miss Bell came to your aid. It was funny, but he got them corrected. Y'all can't keep with all corrections that are being made and fix them. Yeah, it's too many corrections. Nathaniel Laxon, Todd is happy with Shedeur, commander, the huddle, snap, etc. Explain that to Jason Anonymous. No football IQ happened. Well, dang, wow. Nathaniel Lassick, that was a lot of adjectives after that. David Walker, let's keep it real. Earn isn't antisocial.
That's
Or Earl.
Earl.
Well, I had to read it. I'm like spell check. I read it exactly. Earl isn't antisocial or social. He just down with hanging with us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what that remind me of? Remember the movie Friday Night Lights?
Yes.
And remember the scene at the first Friday night touchdown game, Friday night game, and everybody went out, and it was the one black running back that was the only one at his party.
Yep.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Like
Earl
I love my teammates, man. But like, when we won an Emmy, you know what I did? I took my Emmy to the hood, and I went and kicked it with my people. Everybody was down. I kid you not. I went straight to the hood.
Literally.
And my homies was out, man. We was kicking it, and then like we went somewhere on Coventry.
Yeah.
Everybody else was out doing they one too. I was in the streets.
Yeah.
I was on Late Show. I was on Late Show with the
literally.
Emmy. I was in the temple.
He literally had his Emmy on a spades table with a bottle of E&J. This is crazy work.
I drink tequila, and if we gonna drink anything brown, we drinking Hennessy.
Hey,
I'm just saying, man, but like,
That's
for
crazy.
real, I went to the hood, and from the hood, man, we went somewhere on Coventry. I think we went to like B-side. They had a party on B-side. Kicked it down there. When it did something else, man, I like, bruh, I like moms and pops diners for breakfast when I go eat. I'm just me. I don't like all that. I just be me, man.
Rich Wiley. You didn't know? You better call somebody. The wrist. Hey, listen, shout out to the wrist. Let's go. Let's roll. Gotham Medium Labs. Yeah, just cooking somebody else's kitchen. Try it. Like you get in a steak.
I ain't never heard of that. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like I think I really ain't seen that. Now my mom coming to my house and cook all the time.
Boy, that's your mom.
My mom and dad just do like whatever they want. Like that's just killer tofu. 100 joules. Appreciate you. Gotham Medium Labs with Shedeur gone. I am gone. Facts. He letting me know I'm out. He dying gonna play with you. I ain't sugarcoating it. I'm done.
Hey man, how you think I feel, bro? Listen, I know more about the New York Giants than I ever have.
Right.
As soon as Arvell gone, I'm gone. It's over with. It's wrap.
Yeah.
It's wrap. I made 2 trades on Madden.
Right.
Madden
That's his team
out.
now on Madden.
Yeah, Madden came out. Jerry Jeudy no longer plays for the Browns. Arvell Reese does play for the Browns.
Wow.
And
He's
if I'm
one of
being
them,
honest,
Tyvis. He's
like-
one of them.
Like I did edit Deshaun Watson's
Oh,
contract.
hell no.
He had $158 million.
The ratings, come on now.
Like, no, not the ratings, the contract. He had $158 million in guaranteed money, and I'm not giving Deshaun Watson $158 million.
What did
and
you
nothing.
trade? What you get back for Judy? Out of curiosity.
I got Marvin Harrison straight up.
Oh, really?
This
Straight
is
up.
why I don't play Madden. That foolishness. That's foolishness.
That is
He done
definitely foolishness.
he's signing these free agents and switching contracts.
And so,
You
like,
go
since
over
we
there, the
got two
Browns are
first round picks
98
from the
overall.
Rams. I took one of the first round picks this year. I took a first round pick next. I took a first round pick and like a third round pick, and I traded it with somebody else, and I got Arvell Reese. So it's up. Yeah.
Defane, thank you so
It's
much
up.
for the 10 jewels. This is crazy. He didn't do.
got
C.
him pocket,
Brooks.
man.
This is kind of
It's up.
strange. Man, this is
He got him
that's
pocket,
actually man law
man.
too. That's crazy work.
And I cut Joe Royer. I did that too.
I can see you came out with the Roy Warrior take today. He's like, he got to go. I said,
Yeah,
dang.
I cut him on the game. So
I got a 12 jersey, but y'all we can't say that's crazy. I can't say that. You try to get my whole thing taken down. Can't wait till y'all go. Y'all heard him way more than y'all help him. Let him earn the job. Let him earn the job. And you bought a 12 jersey. Did you get the 2 jersey? You gotta get the 2 jersey. Extra point DK. Last one. Enjoyed the show. Y'all keep fighting and holding it down. Or these other platforms. Salutes for real. Earl or Scorpio through and through.
hey man, where all my Scorpios that watching this show, man? If you're a November born Scorpio, if you're a Scorpio, period, drop that emoji in the chat. If you're a November born Scorpio, drop a 1. An October born Scorpio.
Me and Rosie is a Scorpio. Me
And
and
when
Rosie.
Rosie is Scorpio, you acting real. You acting real. I ain't gonna disrespect no other zodiac, but you a November born Scorpio, and you up here like eating potato salad and green bean casserole and calling the people on people. Like,
hey, listen,
I'm trying to understand.
Earl, Tyvis, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Tyvis. Earl, I don't know what's happening.
Welcome to the shop, this the final cut. Garrett Bush talking, yeah, we cutting up. Earl the Pearl in the chair, bring the fire up. Travis Powell in the building, let's line it up. Barbershop, final cut. Real talk, never luck. Game time, we know what's up. Step inside, this the final cut. Final cut.